sweatshirt. Didn't tell me. Oh man. Put my phone on silent, dude. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, man.
I don't know why I'm doing the sunglass thing. I just thought it'd be cool. What's up, man?
Not much, bro.
How do you put the phone on silent like that?
There you go. You got that swag way, dude. Not much, dude. Just chilling in this fucking weird week, man. Started off pretty cold again, dude, and then progressively warmed up and
got hot there.
God, fucking Friday was bad, dude. That was a bad one. Because I had to drive home, and even with the air conditioning in the car, dude, like just my arm resting out the fucking window, dude, it's just like melting my fucking melt man, dude, 100%, dude. Oh, I saw 2 fights this week on Mission, bro. 2 fights on Mission, and it was so. The first one was lucky. I went to Jack in the Box to get breakfast in the morning, and I'm sitting there, and I see these 2 dudes having this altercation, and I'm like, oh god, like I hope it erupts into something. And the one guy's like walking away, and I'm like, god damn it, like what a pussy, dude. Like I should have like yelled out the window, dude, like fucking pussy, bro. This dude runs up on him and just pushes him on the back, dude. This dude turns around, like they start just fucking throwing hands, like getting all crazy, yelling and shit. The other dude pushes him back, and then someone from the what is that motel over there?
Motel 6.
Motel 6 comes out and fucking broke it up. I was like, you son of a bitch. I was so fucking mad. I was like, I drive by this every day and pray for this one scenario. And
that
like,
Motel 6 is so fucking sketch.
Dude, I feel so bad for him now, man. And then
you feel bad for them?
The next day, they just have nothing but that there now.
That's what it is.
Are they even getting money? Like, are they just chasing these dudes out? You know what I mean?
No,
like,
half of that Motel 6 is like open up for like prostitution and shit. They're all
so
in on it.
Fucking
I'm pretty
crazy.
sure there's like, I mean, who knows?
Well, there was another fight that happened.
Who knows?
This one was
You
way...
hear stories. Have you heard? You remember that big like scandal about like the child sex trafficking shit, and then like it came about where like a lot of these like random little motels were like in on,
like if they paid them a portion of whatever they were making, they're like keep the blind eye to it or
well,
some
like
shit.
business was. I don't know. Apparently they knew what was going on at these
crazy.
places, and they just let it happen. I don't know how.
Well, if you really think about it,
who knows if like the like weird traffickers will like get someone in the position of manager and then like
be like, hey, if we go down, you go down because you knew or something.
I don't know, but I remember seeing this shit on a story like on the news. I think it was a fucking NPR thing or some shit. They were talking about like, I mean, they were saying whatever the story broke out was like, hey, like these people even knew what was going on, and they were still like, they were okay with it. And you're just like, what?
Well, it's like if you think about it, like the roadway.
But there's a couple. There's like 3 motels in Esco that are just
notorious. Well, think about it. Who's staying there?
No one.
That's probably the only way they make money, dude.
Maybe, who knows?
That's kind of fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
You'll drive by some of them and you're just like, I wonder if they're that roadway in on Center City, right across the street from Wings and Things on the left side. Who's staying there?
I mean,
you know, like unless you're a construction worker that's like traveling for work and shit. And like, I don't know.
I don't think so. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. That's one of them. That's one of them. There's Hacienda, and then that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one's on Broadway.
Yeah.
Next to like across the street from like Kaiser Permanente.
I almost try to convince myself that somebody would come out here on a vacation and stay there for like. We just have more money to spend at Disneyland, dude. Like, or something, dude. I'm like, who's going there, man? Like, the Hacienda's fucking rough,
Yeah,
dude.
no, there's just girls walking around, like, and you're just like, oh, that's...
You knew, yeah. You're like, you know what's going on here, dude.
And the Motel 6 one's the most ratchet, because it's a little tucked back there.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
There's enough for them to... So, then later on in the week, I'm driving by that same Jack in the Box, bro. And I'm going home this time. And I see a dude who looks kind of like... street. It's the only way I can describe it. He's walking away, and I look kind of behind him, and there's a woman, and she looks like a prostitute, and she's fucking blood curdle screaming, and I like have my AC on, I have my like music on, my windows rolled up.
The AC works in your car?
Yeah, it's just like sometimes it's lukewarm and then sometimes it's like an ice box. So.
I see.
But I see this like hand motions and shit, and I like just instantly turn my radio down, turn my AC off, roll my windows down, and this bitch is like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like just screaming at this fucking dude, and the light's green, so I have to keep going. I'm like, God damn it! Like I'm just like, why not when I'm at a red light and I can like stop for a second to like.
That's
see
the day I was at that red light, dude. It was the most.
It's
on that same
crazy,
street, dude. It was
dude.
like a block away from what you were talking about, and it's just this chick, just in her underwear, like trying to put these pants on.
I remember you saying.
And she's just trying, and then they don't fit. Like they're not even close to fitting. Like, and then she just like, just looking off, like, and I'm at this red light, just like you can kind of see her like crotch, and you're just like, oh, it's kind of hot. Like, what's going on?
What's
here?
up, dude?
You're like,
You trying to eat today? She's
I'll buy you some pants, baby girl. I'll call you Jane Doe number 5. She's like, what? I'm just like, yeah.
A little bit of homeless in my life.
Oh man,
dude.
Yeah,
but
it's not even funny to joke about. But
it's not
It's funny.
And all I had to think about was like how different the world is in perspectives of people. Like in my world, that shit doesn't happen, right? But in the world of the streets, a fucking like looking at someone's cart with all their shit in it's disrespect. You know what I mean? Like it's like so different, dude. Like I was just like, man, that is just two different worlds, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of cool that you get this insight sometimes into like the hood life, dude. Like when you're out there on the streets, man, like it's like in jail where they say don't take food from somebody in jail because then you owe them. It's like that mentality of like you don't want to owe anyone out on the streets, dog. Like, you know, it's like because they're gonna come collect, and what do you have? You know, I was like, fuck, dude, that's a different world, man. And then low key, this dude punking that dude with the cart, he had the fucking hottest Filipino homeless chick with him.
Damn.
She looked good, dude. I was like,
How do you know she was Filipino?
she looked Filipino. I mean, I don't really know. I could like, she looked Filipino, dude. I grew up with Filipinos, so I just like know what the women look like. I was like, smelled the lumpia. I was like, what's up, girl? No, she was hot though, and I was just sitting there like, man, he's the king of this area, dog. Like, he probably runs shit around here, dog. Like, I was like, fuck, bro. The Motel 6 king, dog.
I'm running shit around here now. Yeah, I wonder if it was like a whole war spot over. There's like new like kings of like the what's that fucking mission and fucking
Kings of Mission, dude. Like
mission in Rock Springs, dude. Or no, it's not even Rock Springs. It's like Tulip or something.
So I think so.
It's like some bullshit.
It's fucking weird, dude.
Metcalf.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
There's an Alvarado Road over there, though.
Yeah.
I always laugh when I see it. I'm like, fucking Rico's house, dog. What's up, dude?
There's an Alvarado Hospital, too.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking
I
sick.
wonder who that's named after. The only person I know that's like...
Interesting.
I know that there was like the right-hand man of like one of like the like Spanish like Inquisitions, like the guy was named Alvarado, and he was a fucking really bad dude. Like,
that's not good.
Yeah, I mean,
is it like Escondido lore kind of stuff? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is like, you know, fighting the Aztecs.
Oh,
shit,
wow, okay.
like a long time ago.
Okay.
And yeah, reports are that guy was a fucking psycho murderer person, and like a lot of people have that last name, and like
yeah.
probably fucking sold smokes or some shit. Who knows? But
oh man, dude. Yeah,
that's the only famous Alvarado person I've ever like heard of. Like,
it's funny because you're the first Alvarado I've ever met, but now I just keep seeing the name.
See, that's why in Escondido is it all over the place?
I don't know.
I don't know any Alvarado.
Sometimes you forget how old Escondido is. I forget how old it is sometimes.
It's pretty old.
And it's like, wasn't there a gentleman that owned like a majority of Escondido? I forget the name.
Used to be a couple
now.
ranches, yeah.
I forget his name. Someone I used to work with was like telling me about him and how he owned this like really old store that used to sell like a lot of old stuff, and it was over there by the wagon wheel, I think, and Fuck, I forget the guy's name. But it was kind of cool to hear this history from it because I was like, what? Like, that's actually really cool. Like, Escondido to me is just like, I don't know. It just doesn't remind me of an old place. But sometimes you go to Grand and you see like,
oh no, it's super
the horse ties and shit, and you're like, wow, dude. Like,
yeah, Felicita was like, it used to be like Indian fucking Grand.
damn.
Yeah, because there was Princess Felicita. She was like a Indian princess.
That's so crazy, dude.
And I mean, like a Pocahontas type.
Yeah.
Not like a, like a Disney princess.
Yeah.
Her parents were still alive,
Yeah,
Who knows? Maybe not. Probably makes more sense actually. But no, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of lore, but I don't really know any of it. I just know there's like
That bench by
haunted fucking. There's like all those stories about like Elfin Forest and like what's that one place called, dude? It's like Harmony Grove.
I think so. It's right over there.
And like, and then you go creep on it, and like it was like real. There's like people with like shotguns patrolling.
For all
like,
humans, dude, or what?
You're so stupid.
No, we used to go there all the time.
I know. We should just.
Remember we'd go to parties over there and like that's what we would do. We'd like linger outside the car and some girls would be like, "Yeah, let's go drink in those woods." And we'd be like, "You don't go in those woods." So, like,
No, we fucking
what?
like
Push them in there. We're like,
just scare them.
it was crazy, dude. Yeah, fucking. To be honest, I never saw anything though. It's not like I ever witnessed it, but I fucking.
Supposedly
spread the
there's
rumors,
like
dude.
some like death cult, like sex, like
Holy
weird
shit.
out there. Who knows?
Some like culty fucking shit, dude.
It's probably all bullshit.
The only lore that I ever heard that was like haunted was that bench out in front of Felipe's, dude. Like,
Dude,
the bench
what is
stop,
up with that fucking
And everyone's
thing,
like,
dude?
"Well, if there's a head in her purse and it's her husband's head." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, she's waited on this like fucking bench to wait for the bus stop to fucking go on the bus." I was like, "Is that real?" I forgot who told me that.
I probably told you that. I told
think
that to
so,
everybody.
dude. I was like,
no,
"That's fucking crazy."
if you ever looked inside the bag, it's real. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. We need like a fact checker to
Right,
like fucking
dude?
just Google this shit. But there is a bronze statue that's really fucking weird on Grand, and it's like this lady sitting there with her kid, and they're like, she's like showing the kid something in her purse, and there's like a human head inside of it, and you're just like,
the fuck?
it's fucking weird, dude. And it's all like, it's like a sculpture, and it takes up a spot on the bench,
It does,
which is like
yeah.
fucked up. It's like
There's like three.
there's like some there's like yeah. There's all these,
hanging
like,
on in the statue and shit.
there's all
just
these
like,
old like people waiting for the bus, and there's like one seat that's like unusable.
It's not like that commercial where that Mexican guy's on the bus and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, would you like my seat?" Like gets up and gets in the seat. That shit never fucking happens.
I know.
Dude. I've never seen that shit in my life, dude.
I'd like purposely like
Pretend you were asleep so like you didn't see her.
no like on the trains in Japan and shit. I'd like sit like I'd like lay down like in the like handicap like an old like pregnant woman section. I just like sprawl out, like kick my shoes off, and like just like fart all loud,
Yeah.
like burp and shit. People are just like audibly like
Fucking,
disgruntled
like,
at me, like
sighing
talking
and
shit.
shit.
And I'm just like, oh fuck all you guys up right now. Like
Yeah, there's something about that. It's like,
Oscar's just like, why are you like this? I'm like, shut up. Bitch.
yeah.
I'm just
dude.
kidding.
Fucking
Partially, no.
Yeah.
I'm like partially kidding. Half of that's real, dude. Like, you know,
like she's just like thinking in her head like, just say nice things to daddy and don't ever fucking displease him, dude.
the R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, dude.
Jane Doe
Okay.
number 5, dude.
Jane Doe number 5. There's more leaks in this fucking case, man, and this guy is just fucking more of a monster than any of us ever knew, dude. Fucking had rules that he would like make them read out loud back to him that were like pretty much saying that they couldn't do anything they wanted to do. They had to do everything he said, and if they didn't, they would get feces rubbed on their face and in their mouth, dude, which is fucking out of control. I don't even understand the logic behind that, but it's got to be something sexual. That's the only thing I could think of.
I mean,
He would film it, which is weird, you know.
blackmail shit.
I guess so. That is true.
So
right?
once you do something like fucking weird like that,
Just hold that over.
allegedly she said
yeah,
that
that's true. She said that
he made her confess to her father like molesting her,
Yep.
and then recorded it to like
use that as ammo
maybe
against her.
use that against her to be like, well, fucking,
you didn't fucking get me a fucking orange slushy, dude, so you're gonna get fucking like outed, dude. Your dad's going to jail, dude. No, it's crazy. It's like, it's one thing to mess with somebody, but to mess with family, you always say like,
it's one thing to mess with somebody.
You know what I'm saying though? Like, but like, not only is she worried about herself, but now she has to worry about her like family's reputation. It's like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like you sit there and think to yourself like,
I was like, what?
How could somebody sit in a position like that? How could you be
a position of power?
Oh no. Like, how could you be abused like that, emotionally, physically, and stay there? But when dudes have fucking videos of you like incriminating your fucking family, like I can kind of see it a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's still fucking crazy. It's like you would think you would go for help, regardless of the fucking outcome, right? If you went to the cops and told them everything, like, I don't know.
You know, you just want to be hanging out with the famous guy, dude.
Yeah, that's really what it is, dude.
And then next thing you know, you're like getting shit smeared on your face and like
sitting in a cage and shit, and you're like, well, yeah, I guess that's true, right? It's the only real.
Oh, Kelly, talk to me. I want to be cool and hang out with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I mean,
who doesn't, dude? I would have hung out with them, dude. I'll tell you that much.
You know what I was thinking of, dude? I know it's kind of like random and off topic, but that
go for it.
That Jake Paul fight is tonight. I'm gonna watch the fuck out of that thing tonight. I'm not even gonna fucking steal it. I'm gonna buy it. But like, isn't it weird how that like Japanese Suicide Forest like Jake Paul video, like that thing aged kind of well, didn't it? Like, I mean, like
shit, to be
that
fair,
guy's like famouser than ever right now.
Well, the thing is, they've transcended being famous. The Paul brothers have like, I don't think they can do anything that would really tarnish their relationship. You know what I mean? Like
dude, that was like a death sentence.
That was like, someone did something less than that. It's been canceled longer. You know, it's like, I am baffled by it. But at the same time,
and then when that happened, like, I was like, wow. I didn't even know who that guy was. I never watched Disney Channel when they were on it.
They were on it?
Apparently.
Fuck, I don't know who the fuck they were, dude. Yeah, I remember seeing
someone in the comments write where the fuck these guys are from. I'm not going to look it up. But apparently they were on a Disney show.
Huh.
And I never saw it. But, and then they were like on Vine. And then like, that's
when they started their...
I was like, dude, I fucking hate this guy for these stupid videos that he did in Japan. And like that Suicide Forest one came out. I was like, oh my God. And then like, I don't know what happened.
It was the biggest deal too.
I know, and you watch it now, and you're like, "This shit's actually kind of funny." Like, well, no, I'm just kidding.
No, I know what you mean. But it's just like,
this is good content.
This is actually good. Yeah, like, you know what? I think I fucks with this guy now, dude. Yeah,
but it's like it's kind of bizarre.
It's really weird to think about it like that.
They're like unfuckable now.
Man,
like,
3 years ago, people were like, "You were Voldemort, dog. Like you were thou who should not be."
That wasn't even.
That
was like 7 years.
Was
ago.
it? Fuck, man,
it was like 6 years. Me and
flying.
Oscar were like barely started dating when that shit happened. All I know is that I kind of like the Pauls now, dude. And like, you're not even supposed to like them, but like they're like advocating for like fighter pay, like in like all like.
They're the first of their kind too, because I was listening to something where somebody was talking about it, and they're like, think about someone who wants to get into boxing. They'd be happy to fucking train anywhere. And most of them don't have money. These dudes have all the resources, all the money. Yeah. They could literally buy the best trainers. And I was like, fuck, I didn't think about it like that. Like,
well, and then you're like, oh, well, these guys are bullshit, because then they can just like buy, you know, they just have like all the resources to like get the best training and all that shit. But then you're like,
pay to win, dude.
But then kind of,
I'm just trolling.
Kind of, but then you're like,
you have the skill though, right?
No,
like,
well, and then you're like, oh shit, but these guys have all this money. Why the fuck would they like subject themselves to like brain damage? Like, it's not. I think that they're like legit tough guys, and
I think that they actually appreciate the sport
and they're
actually into it.
Like, you know, I know it's like, I don't know who's gonna win tonight. He's fighting Tyron Woodley, who no one says his name right. And then, you know, I kept joking about how everyone kept calling him Tyrone.
Yeah,
and like everyone says his name different, and it's all wrong. And like, I was watching the face to face, and Ariel Hawani, who's like this fucking real polarizing fucking interview guy, but he's all like, "Does it bother you that like everyone
says your name wrong?"
He's like, everyone like says your name wrong, and he's like, "Nah, man, it doesn't bother me." And then Jake Paul's sitting like right across the table from him, and he's all like, "Well, maybe if you spelled your name right, maybe people pronounce it right." I was just like, "Oh my god." He's like, "You don't find that disrespectful?" He's like, "No, he's just a child." He's like, "I'm gonna knock down." Dude, this is the most epic shit. Like, people are like, "Why do you like watching?" I'm like, dude, this is all I've ever liked. Like the Freak Show, dumb. You remember when we were kids and like celebrity boxing was like real, and then there was like so much bullshit around it that then became Celebrity Deathmatch.
That's what I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say that. I was like, do you remember when they made a whole series based off of all these like, what if Eminem fought fucking like, yeah, it's like Celebrity Deathmatch, bro. We've all been in this shit.
Deathmatch was the greatest show.
It was actually really
good. Like Loch Ness Monster versus fucking Bigfoot and shit. It was so stupid. It was like epic.
It was so entertaining though. It really was.
Man, it was claymate and shit.
It was bloody. It was good.
No, it was like super graphic. People would just cut each other's arms off with like fucking.
It was almost an honor
shit.
to be on that show, right? Like people like almost like held that and was like, "Yo, dude, episode fucking 58, dude, Celebrity Deathmatch. I'm on that shit. Watch it." You're like, "What the fuck?" Like
it was just
that's an honor, dude.
It was on like VH1 too.
It was, dude.
It's like super funny.
That was so fucking cool, actually.
But
and then all the fucking Danny Bonaducci versus fucking Greg Brady, bro. Like people like that shit has been around.
Oh no, there was an era back then, and right now these fucking guys, dude, they have this little bubble, and like even if I think if Jake loses, I still think the bubble's there. Like they'll have a rematch. If he loses twice, then
it's kind of
maybe
bad.
Logan would fight him. But then if they all lose, and he could lose. This is like a dangerous ass. Like I know he was more of a good striker because he could wrestle, Tyron.
Mm-hmm.
But like because he could wrestle in MMA, and he was a good wrestler from like Missouri or some shit, like that opens up you to be more susceptible to having your hands down and getting punched, because you make it look like you're gonna shoot for a takedown, and then you just fucking punch him in the face, and he hits super hard. And he's gonna be slower though. I mean, he's old. He's like 42 or some shit, or 40. Maybe he's 40, and Jake is like 25 or some shit.
Oh fuck,
26 or something like that. But he's gonna have power, man. And then like he doesn't have the speed advantage, but if he can just time him, like timing beats speed.
That's
you can
true.
be fast as fuck, but if you can just time,
do something at the right moment.
if you can just time the fast guy and hit him, if you got the power, I mean, he could just get fucking flatline. It probably not. I actually think Jake Paul's gonna win, because I think he's actually. They're better than they lead themselves on to be.
I think so. I think you would have to be right. Like you almost like save it.
Like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're like doing this like slow creep, and
to
like
they're sleeping on fools a little bit, maybe, so that once they get a fucking real fight, they'll shock the fucking world, dude.
well,
like,
the one fight was crazy. The Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather, dude. I thought Mayweather was gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't ideal, dude. It was like the fucking vaccine. It's like this shit even fucking work. Like, is boxing even a real sport? This is just like fucking bullshit.
I can't. God damn, dude.
He didn't even come close to like putting him away.
No.
And I was like, this guy's gonna get fucking flatlined in like 2 rounds or something. And then I was just like illegally streaming that shit, and I was like, what's
kind of mesmerized,
right now,
dude.
I was like,
Jesus
I
Christ,
can't
dude.
believe this shit. Like he's not even.
He's not dead on the floor yet.
He's not
dude.
even
like,
getting hit that bad. He got hit twice hard. That was it. The whole fucking fight. I was like, oh, he wasn't really hitting Floyd, but like,
they were fucking trying to scrap.
He didn't get put away either, though.
Yeah.
And then that Charmander fucking like that Charizard fucking card around his neck at the press conference. I was like, dude, I almost like this guy, dude.
It's kind of a cool thing, because like even in general, like to be known for Pokemon, that's almost being known for like playing like Legos or something. You know what I mean? Like it's like such a little kid thing to like represent, and it's like almost badass that he's doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I just realized? The shadow of the camera stand over there is like the fucking Illuminati symbol, dude. I'm like freaking the fuck out. It's like the Freemasons,
Dude.
like, you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like,
yeah, dog.
the like,
Whatever that fucking, what is that instrument called?
like a
Fucking
protractor or
shit.
some
There you go,
shit,
something
or,
like that. Yeah.
and then it's got the like, dude, I'm freaking the fuck out right now, dude.
That's
I'm like
pretty
freaking the fuck out.
dude.
Holy
One
shit.
eye open always, dog.
You know what this is, dog. Like how this whole show is just like fake shows. Like, oh man.
No, man, that's fucking, it's pretty real, dude. I'm
You
like
know,
looking at it right now, dude.
They took the fucking 30 minutes out of the Spike Lee fucking 9/11
Yeah, dude.
documentary, dude.
It's like, Spike Lee's a badass too, dude.
He got game, dude.
He does a lot of skateboarding videos, dude.
What?
He does a lot of skate videos. They actually have him on the podcast, 9 Club. They interview him, dude. He's done some of the most notorious skate videos, dude.
Spike Lee.
I swear to God, dude. I'll have to look it up, dude. I swear, dude. It's pretty fucking real, dude.
There's not some other guy named Spike
It could
Lee.
be another guy named Spike Lee, and I'm just like losing my mind, but I swear it might be him. Because has he done music videos as well?
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up. Fatboy Slim might have been one of the videos he did. The one with what's that guy from Joe Dirt? I'm gonna stab you in the face with the soldering iron.
Ugh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. Sounds rough though.
I forget
Sounds
his
like he
name.
would have hurt like a motherfucker.
Well, he was the guy that was running from the mob, and like took that position as a janitor in that school, and then Joe Dirt meets him and like accidentally outs him to the world and shit. Like it was actually pretty funny, dude. But I think he's in the music video and he's like dancing all fucking funny, and he starts like flying in the fucking air and shit. You can do with this, you can do with that. You remember that one? It was on VH1. I used to watch it every fucking morning, and I would just laugh. And I swear they said Spike Lee directed that one, and I was like, what
I mean,
the
he might have
fuck?
directed a music video. I mean, that'd be interesting.
I'll have to look it up. I'll have to
I know he.
look up my facts, dude. But
I almost want to Google it right now, dude. This is interesting to me.
look up Spike Lee skate video, dude, and see if he has any. Because I want to say that it was him that it was on, or Spike Lee 9 Club or something like that.
Okay.
But that's tragic that they fucking tampered with this fucking doc like that, though, dude.
I mean, I think it's funny.
It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny.
But like, why do you have this like 30-minute long section about like conspiracy theories about like demolition of like Building 7 and like fucking the Twin Towers and shit? And he's just like, people can believe whatever they want to believe, man. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's up to them, dude. Like, this is just an opinion.
he
that I
folded
made.
though. He folded to the pressure, dude. Skate. Was this Plan 9? What are you saying?
Look up 9 Club Spike Lee.
It's just 9/11, dude. Club. Oh. Spike Lee is re-editing the 9/11 Truth segment. Oh my god. Okay, we can't use the word 9, dude. I'm gonna say
No.
Spike Lee
Skate video.
skate video. Oh wow. It's just like Spike
Jones.
Jones.
My bad. See? Fucking all fucked up right now,
Adam
dude.
Spiegel, known professional as Spike Jones, is an American filmmaker, photographer, musician, actor who works include films, skateboarding videos, Boys in the Hood, Miracle in St. Anna. No, I'm just kidding. Those are Spike Lee movies.
I'm like, yeah, that's godlike, dude.
Fucking with you.
Spike, dude. It's just the fucking name, dog.
Yeah, you were dead wrong about that.
Yeah.
I like how we like dead wronged you on the fucking. We didn't even have to like. Wait till
at least his name was similar, dude.
At
At least his name was similar. That's all I like am happy about.
At least, you know. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro. But Spike Lee, dog. Spike
Yeah.
Jones, bro.
Spike
Are they the
Jones.
same person? We
I
might
like
not
that wasn't
never
even
know,
his
dude.
last name,
Yeah,
and it was
just
spelled
kidding.
funny too. It was like Jonce.
I've never seen Jones spelled like that.
No, it wasn't
before.
his real name.
It wasn't?
He said it goes by that, but really his name was like Spike something.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's just like, I'm jonesing.
Yeah.
What is jonesing me? I can't remember. It's like when
It's like when you're fiending for a
like
fucking drug.
for like a drink, right?
Or anything, like you're into heroin, fucking coke. It's funny, like, I don't know if anyone smokes weed, but that's like my favorite weed thing to do is like, because weed's the most like non-addictive drug. So like, I used to like to call my like guy and like, they always bullshit you, right? Oh, I'm gonna pick up some weed in an hour, dude. You're like, all right, hit me up, dude. And then like 5 hours later, you're just like, I'd like call him up and be like, "Yo, dog, did you get that shit yet? I'm fucking sweating over here, man. Like I'm fucking jonesing, dude. They're like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, I just thought it was funny, like fuck with people like that. I have to show you this video.
Who's your drug dealer, Richie?
No, I actually go to dispensaries now. Luckily, there's one down
I
the
remember
street.
I was talking to someone, and I was like, "Yeah, I know someone with like a YouTube channel with like 500,000 like subscribers or something," and like they're like, "Ooh," I was like, "Oh, you know what's his name?" They're like, "Dude,
that's funny as fuck. Actually,
so hard. I'm just like blowing people up, but no one knows what we're talking about."
That's actually pretty fucking funny.
It's John Doe number 5. Do you
yeah,
know
dude.
that?
Yeah,
Why that shit's so funny to me?
I don't. It's just it just fucking happens that way. But that's pretty cool that he sells weed. Though. I gotta hit Richie up now, dude. I'll hit him up on YouTube, dude.
Yeah, hit him up for Vincent's Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Dude. Allegedly, I took.
Damn, dog.
No, it's always been a joke.
Just a monster, dude.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'll get wrongfully accused, dude. I'm like, wait, man, I have like 5 of these things. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say?
Dude, jonesing, dog. That's what people fucking do, man.
Yeah, I'm jonesing right now for some more fucking rock stars.
Yeah, right.
I feel like I was getting headaches because I didn't have any. I've been drinking a lot of that GLHF.
Oh, that
Good
fucking,
luck, have fun. Like,
yeah, that.
You can't put the full scoop in like a water bottle. It's disgusting. You gotta do like half.
It's kind of like Mio.
It's too strong.
Because I got Mio this week, and I was like, I'm gonna like drink it at work. It's gonna be super good and shit. And I put too much in. It almost like burned my throat while I was drinking it. I was like, holy shit, dude. I was like,
no, this shit's
that's fucking
good,
gnarly.
dude. If you put like half a scoop in like a full water bottle, it's the right.
You're
and
chilling.
then you can drink like 4 of those because you can only have like 2 full scoops a day supposedly. You could like have a heart attack. But if you do like half of one, then you can get like half, and you're just like feeling it, dog. It's good. It's good.
There you go, dude.
I need more. I ran out of one of the 3 tubs that Josh left at that place. So I'm just like big chilling.
Dude, there you go, bro.
But it saves money on fucking energy drinks and shit.
There you go.
I didn't even pay for those.
I save money on that shit too.
Yeah, so
I just don't drink them.
You know, I'm trying to
I'm just kidding.
shut the fuck up. What do you drink?
I don't drink anything.
You don't want Arnold Palmer?
I mean, I drink Arnold
Fuck
Palmer
yeah.
on this podcast, but
Arnold Palmer on the podcast.
Yeah,
Only, dog?
only
What
on the
about
podcast,
Mio?
dude.
Whatever the fuck you're saying.
well, that was like this week, dude.
Okay.
And that's not an energy drink. That's just flavored water. Yeah, I don't need energy, bro. No, I used to drink those.
energy. I go by the Motel 6
Yeah,
and
just
watch
fucking
Street
like,
Fighter.
yeah,
and I
just
get all.
like, I like trying to get out and fight the guy. I'm like, yo, fuck you, man. No, I just used to drink Monsters and I would get fucked up.
Monsters are dog shit, dude.
I would. Okay, let
They're
me
so
rephrase that.
sweet. They're nasty.
I'm the type of person that doesn't. I drink whatever's 2 for 4, 2 for 3. So sometimes it'd be Rockstars, sometimes it would be Monsters, sometimes it'd be Red Bull. I just would feel fucking shitty after I drank energy drinks. Like the come down for me just made me feel so gross. I was like, I can't do it anymore. And even coffee. Coffee makes me feel fucking weird too. I'm really tired, I'll drink it and regret it later. You know what I mean? But I try not to. I really try not to. Just
I just like them so much.
I used to love them, but we used to go to Vincent's, dude. We'd get the imports, the big fucking guys. Like I remember, I used to drink the shit out of energy
the
drinks,
rocks,
dude.
The Monsters
Yeah,
imports.
those imports were actually tasty, dude.
Yeah, those were good. I forgot about that.
Those are the best, dude. They had a little twisty top too, and you could like feel cool and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fucking good. But
What was up with those lids, dude? You're right. They had
I don't
like
know
some,
why. It was so random.
There's like
right?
some black
Yeah,
plastic.
they'd like turn it. You could like sip it, and then you turn it, and it like wouldn't come out anymore. You're like, this is so sick.
What the fuck? I forgot about that, dude. Why did we like those?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just think they tasted good. Like the regular Monsters tasted like shit, but that import was like fucking delicious for some reason.
Yeah, I used to like the fruit punch rock stars, but now I can't even fucking drink them.
I feel like you drink too much of one. Sometimes you just kind of
Well, I remember
not like it anymore.
I remember someone being like, "Bro, I don't like those." I was like, "Why not, dude?" He's like, "They're too sweet," and I was like, "What? They're too sweet?" And then like one day,
It was too sweet. Dude.
I was like, "Fuck, this is sweet," and I was like, "Oh," and then now if I have to drink one, I'm just like, "Oh," like it's too sweet.
Oh, yeah.
like this one's kind of shitty tasting. That's why I like it. It keeps you like honest.
No, it definitely does. Oh, my boss too. This is
can't get like too carried away with it because
no.
you're just like, oh, it's fucking bitter and
my
shitty.
My boss is sponsored by Red Bull.
Yay.
So we just have cases of them at the work, and like at the old building there was like fucking like 8-year-old pallets of Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Like, he just like brought them down and he was like, drink them up, boys, and like we would just like fucking double fist them and just fucking drink so many.
That's
and like I just like didn't need any more after that. I was like, yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah, I remember.
Energy drinks.
I almost died one time at a fucking Red Bull Street Fighter tournament. I always like go to the Red Bull ones.
Drinking too many of them or what?
Oh yeah, they were free, and it was bad.
Heart palpitations or what?
I could have died then. This could be just like some brain fog in my like last moments like of life, just like going through another dimension of like what would have happened if I wouldn't have drank like
you just got wings, you're just like flying spiritually.
It could all be a dream, dude. It was bad. It was bad.
Tell me, no, elaborate. I want to know.
So we, I mean, we were at a Red Bull event, and it was at a little venue, and there wasn't a lot of people there. It was like a Red Bull Battlegrounds thing up in LA. And I think it was the one where Richard drove. It was me. He was with Sherry and me and Oscar and
okay.
I can't remember who else was in the car with us. I feel like someone else was in the car with us. I remember me and Sherry were arguing about cars because she liked Hondas and like was all into like Hondas, and I was like, Hondas are fucking whack as fuck. Like,
yeah.
And she was like just being, you know,
Sherry.
Yeah. And
like,
he tagged
don't know shit.
It's like, okay. And we stopped at some gas station. I think this is the only reason why I stayed alive. Like, I would have died if we wouldn't have ate it. We stopped at a gas station, and there was like a random like lady cutting up fruit and like putting it all together and sprinkling tahini on it. And like we got some of that.
Fuck yeah.
We ate that on the way up there. And when we got there, there was like just Red Bulls like everywhere. Like, and I was like, what's going on here? There was just fridges full of Red Bulls, and I was like, oh shit. And there was girls walking around with like little backpacks on just that looked like a Red Bull, and they were hot as fuck, and they had like little booties. They looked like fucking Hooter chicks.
Damn.
They were banging, and they were passing out fucking bangers, dude. And it was all these like, you know,
flavors and shit.
It was the flavors, bro.
Fuck.
Like the peach ones and
strawberries
and
or
green apple and
fuck.
shit, dude. And they were just, and I was just drinking Red Bull. I think I had like 8 or 9 or something.
Rico.
Dude, I was just like, and I was like, like twin tandem. I was like, they were like, you're good. I was like, here, like put them down his shirt.
They just like grabbed an IV
like,
with Red Bull.
Yeah,
and stuck
dude.
it in your
Oh
arm
my
and
god,
like,
it was bad, dude. And I just kept drinking them and I was like, I don't know if I'm like
okay.
I'm not okay. I was like just dying, and it was like I remember Kizzy K was there, and he's like, you don't look too good, dude. I was like, I drank like 9 Red Bulls, and he was like, he like gave me the like strength to like keep fighting for life. He's like, don't give up on life. I was like, it's getting dark. Kizzy was like, look at the light, stay with the light. I was like, hold me tight. He's like, oh, and like no.
He's like, here's another fucking grape Red Bull, dude.
He like put some tahini on his finger and like rubbed it up my fucking gums. I was like, ah. No. I mean that all happened except for the weird like tahini thing at the end. But like, no, it was bad, dude. It was pretty it was pretty lit, dude. Actually, it was pretty badass. And then that's why I always hated missing. If I had to miss a Red Bull, I think I was in Texas one time, missed a Red Bull Battlegrounds thing. And I was bummed out. I didn't even play. Like back at that point,
you were just there for the Red Bulls.
I was like, come for the fucking competition, stay for the Red Bulls, boys. I was like, yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
It was weird because it wasn't at that 2-story building. It was at like some little shoebox hole in the wall.
That's
place.
strange.
But they had fucking. I mean, it was dangerous, bro. It was dangerous.
Were you fucking scared? Be honest, dude.
No, I mean, oh yeah.
That's fucking terrifying.
I had like a baby fit of like arrhythmia, like went away in like 5 minutes, but I was just like, holy shit! Like I was like, I didn't feel good. Like,
no,
I felt
exactly.
Like, I was like, dude, I'm cracked out of my mind on fucking. It was too. I don't think it was sugar. It was probably caffeine. Like it was just like an overdose, amount of caffeine. Dude. I was like, ugh. Like I don't know. I've never drinking that much shit like that before, and that was the last time I ever did something.
Oh
like
fuck yeah, dude!
Like I think I've drinking like 3 Rockstars in a day.
But if you pace yourself, you're pretty chill. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you pace yourself, you should be alright.
Yeah, I mean that was a little irresponsible there. The fucking Red Bull.
Well, dude,
and Red Bulls are strong too.
Fuck yeah!
Like they're pretty good.
But if they had flavors and fucking girls in backpacks passing out,
yeah. And then they would be like, "You want another Red Bull?" Like, "Yeah, no, you want like 2." I was like, "Yeah, come here, girls." I was like, "Yeah."
You're just like underneath her tits. She's just like pouring them down her tits. You're just like,
I was like doing belly shot, like
she's like grabbing them, just like spraying them on girls. She's like
deep throated the Carol.
Oh my god,
man, that
dude.
shit was wild, dude.
That's so cool though, dude. You're a badass.
No.
Now we know you're like, it takes a lot more than 9 to kill you, dude.
Yeah, I can survive.
How many people know that, dude? Like, I could drink 9 Red Bull and like live, dude. Like, I didn't know that.
They would have found out if this would have been around. Like, I was gonna make a fucking Nazi joke in my mind. That was bad. That was bad stuff.
Oh,
how many Red Bulls does it take before someone dies?
Holy shit, dude. Man, no, it's true, man. One of my coworkers' sons was having heart palpitations from drinking too much of them, and it's just like he couldn't stop. He wouldn't stop. Yeah. Even the heart palpitation and going to the hospital and being that scared, like he just kept drinking them. And it's I don't know. Why do you drink them outside of work? Do you like it? You enjoy them? Is what it is? Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love this shit, dog.
So I only used to drink them for
They don't
work.
get me jacked at all.
Well, I would
like they don't fucking do
literally
anything.
play like games all night and like fall asleep like for like 3 hours and wake up and go to like Circle K and get like 2 for $3 and like just be kind of cracked a little bit.
They just taste good.
Okay.
It just tastes good.
Like.
I mean,
you ever try the Mountain Dew
those
energies? I've been seeing them and I'm like, are those even real? Like,
they're real. They're just
not that good.
I mean,
because I like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I mean, like the cherry ones, like okay. I don't know. I actually don't really like energy drinks that much, other than Rockstars. Like, I'll drink other shit, but it's not like I'm like I want to drink. I don't need to drink. I don't need it for energy or anything. Like I don't.
I think that's what scares me.
It's like a fucking mental addiction, dude. Like I'm like I just want a Rockstar. That's like I really like. I'm probably dependent on them. Like I'm like my body's adapted. Like,
I think so. But
it's like it only fires on all cylinders if I have like a
Rockstar in your system, dude. Damn, dude. Tastes good, dude.
Yeah. In my fucking rap song, I'm definitely gonna like talk about fucking Rockstars, dude.
Popping Rockstars, dude.
Hell yeah, Don.
Yeah, I've been thinking more and more about some shit we can do on a song, dude. I don't know, man. We'll have to. We're all gonna have to get together one day.
Be a Jane Doe number 5 fucking
dude reference or something. Well, I think we all just gotta get together one day and like just fucking hash it out, dude. I think that'd be the best way. Cause I'm like sitting here like I'm like, man, I don't really know. Like, we need the crew in, dude, and just fucking start brainstorming, dude. I think that'll be the best way.
Just put some like beats down. And
yeah,
just,
put some pen to paper and just fucking.
Just
laugh
like that
and
scene
shit.
from Hustle and Flow, where fucking. Have you seen that movie, dude?
I don't think so.
It's the shittiest. Terrence Howard just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what was he thinking when he made that shit? It's like the worst movie of all time.
It's about rapping?
It's about some like, yeah, some like guy who's like a crack dealer or some shit, like getting into like
the music scene?
Yeah, becoming a rapper. And he's just so ghetto, and it's just so ghetto, and you're like, damn. And there's some white chick who's just like got some like box braids and shit, and you're just like, what's this bitch think she's doing? And then like, I don't know. It's funny. It's a fucking.
You know, it's like
smack that. Wait, how does that song go? It's like smack that hoe. But
oh,
it's like smack that bitch. You know that song before?
It sounds familiar. I'm like trying to like.
I can't like say the actual words. Yeah. It's like just too fucking. It's too bad, but.
It just turns into.
And then the best guy is the guy who's making the beats is the guy from fucking. You know that one actor who's like the new guy? He's like from the movie The New Guy.
Is he the actual new guy? Dude, are you
that weird
serious?
skinny guy with the big head? He's all like.
He's the best in Euro Trip too when he like hooks up with that fat black girl. Remember that?
I mean, that's what Hustle and Flow is like about. It's like what? It's like I think it's like a sequel to like Road
Euro Trip. It's like those movies are so fucking shitty.
Euro Trip 2 fucking Hustle and Flow. It's like he's just making the beats and shit. That's fucking epic, that movie is fucking. I mean, it's godlike.
Dude, The New Guy is godlike. That's probably one of my favorite fucking movies.
Those fucking movies are so bad, dude.
The funk dude. When he's like,
doesn't he ride a horse like at the end? He like kills someone.
He like Bravehearts. No. He like.
Okay, that's what it was.
It's the best because it's like Disney Channel's fucking.
It's not a Disney movie though.
No, I know. Do you remember the movie Genius on Disney Channel? It was the same premise. He's a nerd at one school, and he changes schools and like changes his whole image so that he's like cool. And that's what The New Guy was about. And it's like the fucking funny shit because it's like, you never trick anyone. They would know right away. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
whatever, you fucking nerd.
What's your name? Chaz Anthony? They're like, oh shit. Like, it was just like the stupidest shit. I was like, it's so godlike. And like, and
Genius is such a godlike movie,
too. Dude. You got the key to my heart. I used to
when he gets the skeleton to like do the wave and shit.
It's like fucking Harlem Chicken and shit. They're like, oh my god.
He like cuts the teacher's head off and they're crying chop. They're like, oh fuck.
They're like, we need to win this hockey game. He's like, don't worry. Halftime comes. He puts his skates on and then they're all like flying in the air and shit. Like, dude, how is that not legal? Like, dude,
every time that movie would come on, whenever he started floating in the back, I would just make like all these. I'd just be going like. He'd just be like, oh, like flying from like ripping
wouldn't the ref just see some fucking hockey players flying and be like, forfeit, like you guys lose, like yeah, like what the fuck?
Like, put it on the other team.
No, they like win. They like fucking like fly in the air, like fucking like shoot it into the fucking net. They're like, yeah, you win. Like, I'm like, what? Like,
he like flies, dude. That movie.
They were like chips they put on the ice skates. Remember it? Like. I don't know why or what made sense about it, but it was just the fucking funniest shit, dude.
That movie was fucking epic.
Oh, it was a good one, dude. It was a good one.
Genius was a fucking godlike movie.
I don't even know who sang that song. I want to say it was like 5 or something, though, but that song was hype, dude. You got the key to my heart, dude. I was like, real talk, dude. Disney Channel always fucking knew, man. They always fucking knew, dude.
They did.
But
that movie was. It's good.
It's a good one. It's honestly.
It was kind of The New Guy was like a ripoff of that movie.
It was
the premise at least.
The whole premise, yeah. It was more funny and comical because like the teacher like broke his dick in his old high school and like they tie him up to a chair and dress him like a girl, and like the teacher's like reprimanding him because she thinks he's fucking around, but he's like, no, they're like fucking screwing with me here. And she's like, what's this in your pants? And he's like, got like a boner, and he's like, it's my and she's like, I'm confiscating this. Like, I forget, she doesn't know it's his dick, and she fucking breaks his dick in like front of everybody. So when he goes to the new school, the football team from the old school like goes to play their team and like brings the video because he's like all cool now and shit. They like show everybody the fucking video. It's so fucked up.
You just got this like hook dick, just like
this girl's like, maybe you can hit my cervix now. And she's like.
If you didn't make that joke, I was going to make it.
He's just like, hey baby, like fucking yeah. She's like, you look like a cholo. He's like, she's like, oh shit.
That song. That was an epic song too, dude.
Dude, that was an epic time.
It was.
That was an epic time.
That was like we graduated high school already, but we were still going to high school parties. Like,
just like, damn, I like you. I like you.
Just like, it was so bad, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
That was an epic time, Brandon. Congratulations.
Well, I just mean like the music, like the whole, like it was just so funny, dude. It was a funny time, dude. Like the shit we would like be into, man. It was just like,
yeah.
Lean Like a Cholo, man. Are you fucking serious? That was the fucking funniest shit, dude.
We're probably all still tagging and shit.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then all the Akon music and like
Akon.
fucking what was I don't even remember any of the songs, dude. I was singing them the other day at work and just laughing. I was like, how are these even fucking real? Like, sometimes I would think about the
How
song.
is any music real, dude? You heard like shit that
Well, sometimes, like, it sounds weird. Okay, I forget what we were talking about before. Hip-hop. Hip-hop now, like the SoundCloud generation, all this new music that came out, sometimes it's just like, I don't understand the connection. I'm going to call some of my friends at work right now. They were showing me some, like, metal band. I'm not much into metal. I liked hardcore, I liked metalcore, I liked heavier music. Not that much into metal, though.
It's just kind of whack, dude.
I kind of think it is. And, like, they're like, this band's amazing. All these people are, like, talking about this new album, and this vocal coach who's, like, notorious is listening to him do his vocals, and she's like, this is beyond skillful. And, like, I'm like, you know what? I give it to you.
But how was the singing like? How was the vocal? Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and you're just like, and they're showing me this song. And it's all blast beat, just you know. And I'm just like, it's skillful. Yeah, that shit's fucking hard to play. It don't sound good to me.
No one gives a fuck about how.
But they're like, it's such a good song, dog. Like, this is the best song. And I'm like,
you know who's like that was Yuki, Asuka's sister's husband, Andre. I don't know if they're like married or if they have like one of those like weird marriages. Okay. If you live long enough together in Arizona, they like make you get married.
Force you shotgun wedding.
Yeah, because I never went to a wedding. I wasn't invited. So, I mean, but the guy is like a really good guitar player, like super good, and he's in a metal band. And like, I'm always like, how's it going? All this stuff, and it's always like you can just hear in his voice that like no one cares at how good I am at fucking playing guitar. It's like
it's like being a tank or a healer.
Because you're in the wrong genre, bro. Yeah. You're like in technical like metal. Yeah,
who
it's
listens
like,
to that? Dude?
No one gives a fuck about that.
Some
shit,
fucking
bro.
No, and that's all my work is, dude. It's all, and you know, and to each their own.
But he's super good.
Shit.
He's super good.
It's all really good. That shit's fucking hard.
And then he plays guitar like 8 hours a day, every day for the past like 20 years.
Flawless victory. Those songs are like sometimes 8 minutes of flawless shredding, dude. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But it don't sound good to me.
I don't care about it.
And then the fucking like, we always make fun of it, but like the metal like prints on the shirt, so we just say it's like a bunch of tree roots. Because you can never read what it says. It's just like a bunch of tree branches and shit. You're like,
yeah,
oh, the tree, dude. That's fucking sick, man. Like, I don't know. I just never understood. It's
all like,
you know, and like
the metal names.
Yeah,
it's all like,
it's just like
anorexia.
It's just like
all spelled.
It's just like
fucking stupid.
Purge, and it's like fucking so long. You're like, I can't even read that, dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand the connection with stuff like that, and sometimes in the same way with hip hop. Like sometimes the message they're portraying isn't a good one, and like it could be a good beat or like I don't know. I like stuff that lyrically speaks volumes to me. Like I feel good about life afterwards. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's weird to me. And the metal thing, it's like, yeah, you heard that last scream you did right there. It said like run, like or like I'm just like it's just fake tough to me. You know what I mean? Like it's like we get it. You're fucking dark. You know what I mean? It's like we get it, dude. You don't have to like get too into it, man. Like the whole guttural screams and like I'm like it's not for me, man.
Yeah.
And it was so hard for me to like sit there and listen to this song and like not blow it up. You know what I mean? Not be like, what, dude?
Well,
like,
I mean, we just like different music.
And to each their own. Everyone likes different music. I like fucking weird music.
I don't even really listen to music anymore, to be honest with you.
That's what I was going to bring up today. I watched this little documentary series on dementia and music. And bro, I broke down last night. It was so epic. Some of these people, man, like, music is a fucking memory. Sometimes it timestamps a certain time in your life. And these people start forgetting who they are. And they do this.
Play the Beatles and they're just
it's crazy. They did this thing where they talked to her before the music. She couldn't tell you her name, who her parents were, where she grew up. They play one Frank Sinatra song. She's telling you what she did when she was a little girl, how her mom used to. It was amazing. It was really amazing. And it just made me realize that, like, that's why music is so amazing to people. It's like, even if it's metal, and to me it might not be something good, but to someone else that might be a timestamp for them in their life, dude. Like I'm like, I appreciate it so much, and I love music to this day, dude. To this day, I'll still listen to new bands. I found a new band the other day. It's new to me. It's an old band, but Pine Grove, dude. They have this song called Old Friends. Fucking amazing, dude. Fucking amazing. It's kind of like, not a depressing song, but it's a sad song. It's about this kid who, like, didn't ever do anything that he didn't want to do. And later on in life, he regrets it because all of his friends wanted him to come out and hang out, and he would be doing his own thing. And some of his friends later on in life passed away. And the only time he met all of them again was at a funeral.
Oh, shit.
And you're like, fuck, dude. Like, I was like, that's fucking heavy, dude. Like,
yeah.
And like how there was this one lyric where it's like, when I should tell my friends and family when I love them that I love them. And I was like, damn, that's fucking deep, dude. Like, there's times where I think about my friends or think about my family and I don't call them or contact them. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, like, do I want to be regretting it as well, or do I want to fucking fix it now? I was like, that's fucking, it gave me a life lesson, It's like, I think sometimes music can really put life in perspective for you, and you're like, wow, dude, like, that spoke to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it randomly came up as a recommended song for me, and it's like, thank you, YouTube, for, like, knowing that I needed to hear that, dude. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, music's powerful shit, man. It really is. Like, it can get you...
A song in an anime. A fucking,
it can get you fucking jazzed up, man. It's pretty wild. But
it's weird that I can do that, though.
I know, it's not weird. It's because human beings have been fucking making noises for a long time, dude. It's like...
Singing and dancing.
Some of those drum beats, can really, like, get you fucking... It's just powerful shit. I think genetically we've, like...
They were saying
it's
something
It's been a part of, like, because the humans...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, what did we have? We didn't have the internet back then.
No.
All we had was fucking...
We didn't have TV or...
The people who, would make the fucking... Even if it was war drums or fucking... What's it called? Like, there's shit you can get you fucking pumped up.
Oh, for sure.
Music can really put you in a mood, good or bad.
Oh, exactly.
You can listen to some shit that'll just take you to a dumbass, dark, shitty place and just fuck yourself over like that.
I do that a lot.
I do that a lot.
I like to listen to sad music.
Yeah, me too.
And I like to but I always say this, I like to feel something. Whether it be something sad, whether it be something happy, But like, it gets me, it makes me feel human. And someone said that on a comment and it made me laugh out loud because I was like, no, that's fucking real. I feel more connected to humanity when I listen to stuff like that because it's like, damn, we're not all on our own. We're connected, dude. We all like feel the same way. Like this guy at my work is always like, when he gets something bad happen to him, he's like, oh, don't trip on that shit. You're like, you do though. Everybody does. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't escape humanity, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I kind of fell out of like listening to a lot of music. I used to like only listen to music. That was like my thing.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I mean, music's nice, but that's all it is. It's like.
I think it's cool that like
if I'm doing nothing, I don't just like have this weird thing. I better put some music on. Like I'll just do nothing. You know what I mean?
I put music on to play a game. I put music on to read.
I never put music on to. I don't put music on for anything ever, unless I'm driving. If I'm driving, I'll put on some music. That's mostly when I listen to music. But like, I have a lot of time. Like if I'm like doing some like farmer shit where I'm on a tractor for like 16 hours a day or some shit, like sometimes I'll listen to music, but for the most part I'll just listen to other shit. I don't know why.
I listen to other stuff too. I listen to a lot of podcasts, but I feel like I like to save the podcast for a long task at work. So I'll listen to music while I'm just kind of bullshitting, making boxes, doing stupid shit. But as soon as I have like a 2 or 3 hour task, it's like, let's kill.
Like the radio, I'll never listen to music on the radio.
Oh, no.
The music on the radio is not worth.
I'm more of like a Spotify Pandora, searching what I want to, and I'm always into different genres. And that's the thing, it's like a different mood kind of thing.
If you listen to music on Pandora, like what channel do you put on?
Lately, dude, I've been putting on a lot of Matt Carricks, I think is his name. He's from Citizen, but he does his own like acoustic solo project, and that's where I saw Pine Grove from. It's cool because that's like how I get to know new bands. Is I put in a band I do like, and then you'll hear a new song of a band you've never heard before, and you're like, damn, they're actually pretty good. And then
See, I never liking songs on the Pandora because it'll fuck up the whole it'll fuck up the algorithm of like playlists. Like,
well, they have this new thing now.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what
Or
you're
like
talking
if you
about.
like listen to one song you think is kind of cool, you like it, and then like it'll change like
Everything kind of.
Yeah.
But you can do something now that I do. It's called thumbprint radio.
Okay.
So every song you thumbs
It's on
up.
Pandora?
Yeah, it
Okay.
makes a fucking playlist of all your thumbed up songs. So now I just fucking start thumbsing up songs, bro.
Okay, now that's a good idea.
I thought it was really good. And then it's cool because it switches genres constantly. Because I'll like thumbs up a fucking like Marty Robbins country song, and then thumbs up a fucking metalcore song from like, I don't even fucking know, dude, like an old band or some like Still Remains I'll have on there. And then like,
You know what's weird is whenever we were in like high school listening to music, they never called like post-hardcore. It was just called hardcore
Yeah.
still. And then, but that's kind of what it was. And then later they were like, oh, it's post-hardcore. And you're like,
everything
it was just
becomes
used to be fucking hardcore.
sub-genred. Because that's the thing that sucks nowadays.
Well, because it was different
Yeah.
from like
It was.
Madball or
It
like
was.
fucking whatever. You
But
know
it was
what I mean?
all under this like umbrella of like kind of the same. It was the scene. That's how I always like remembered it. Yeah, I used to listen to Census Fails. It was like a fucking pussy band. And then I'd listen to like Atreyu. Then I'd listen to like Unearth. And they were under the umbrella of the scene.
All those bands.
But it
fucking
wasn't
suck
like
ass,
I ever
bro.
was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it's like
those like the one. Those are three bands I fucking hated.
I loved all those. Unearth was fucking.
Oh,
sick,
that was
bro.
okay, but
the
fucking-
oncoming storm dog.
Atreyu, and what was the other one you said?
Atreyu was sick as fuck. Census Fails was sick as fuck.
Census Fails was okay.
Silverstein was fucking godlike, bro.
I remember that's when we left like Sounds from the Underground. We like stayed. We wanted to stay for Guar or some shit, so we had to like sit through all these gay bands. It was like all the good bands played in the very beginning. It was like Still Remains, Terror, and then we had to sit through like 6 hours of like dog shit just to get to fucking Guar.
I wouldn't even want to see Guar.
Are you
I was
kidding
like,
me, dude? I was like, this is the only chance we're ever gonna get to see this fucking stupid
one and
band.
done, maybe, but like, yeah.
And who headlined that fucking show, dude? Do you remember Sounds from the Underground?
Yeah, I do. I never went, but I remember they always had the best lineups, though.
It was in the parking lot at the state. Not the what the fuck is that?
Oh, Qualcomm?
No.
Okay,
The
I was
other
like-
one, the one by Soma. There's like the event center, like the
Sports
San Diego
Arena?
Sports Arena.
Okay.
So like it was in that parking lot, and I remember I sat down for so long on the concrete, waiting for something to be worthwhile, and then my legs fell asleep. And when I got up, I was like, man, my legs are asleep. And I started to walk, and I fell like ugly. Because my like knees like locked out,
Fuck
and I
yeah,
couldn't
dude.
move my legs, and I just fell like face first
dude.
and like had to like just
Face
eat
down, dude.
shit. Like it was like fucking
Red
concrete
jumpsuit
was like
apparatus, dude.
120
I'm just naming
degrees,
all these
dude.
bands.
I was just like, what the fuck? I've never had that happen before.
That'll happen. That'll fucking
Where like, I was
happen.
just sitting Indian style and my legs fell asleep, and I've had my
Someone's
legs
had
fall
a-
asleep, but I've never had my legs like
If they sleep
fail
long
me.
enough,
Like they didn't even
they're
work.
dead legs.
Like
They're
I was like,
like-
oh man, I can barely walk, I can barely stand.
You
And
ever
I was
sleep
like,
on your arms so bad
time to walk it off, and I was just like,
you can't even like. I remember once I slept on my arms so bad I like woke up and I like couldn't lift it and shit, and I was like, what the fuck, dude?
yeah, all the
Now that's
blood's
real,
just
bro.
like out of the fucking, it pumped
Yeah,
out, and
dude,
it's
it's
just like,
like-
dead as
It's like a Harry Potter.
And then your
like,
fingers
arm and
start like
shit.
tingling all crazy, and you're like, oh shit.
And then you give yourself a stranger because you just want to feel it, dude. You're like,
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
fuck, man. But
Good times, dude.
dude, I do remember Sounds of the Underground though. I missed out on every one of those.
What was the
dude.
one that was the main event was like Trivium or some shit? Like this band
Bull Harder on the Strings of Martyr, dude.
sucks
Oh,
ass.
Trivium was fucking godlike, dude. That
No,
was like
they
the only. That was like
fucking
the
weren't.
only metal band that I
No,
actually
they
liked,
weren't,
dude.
dude. They fucking suck.
I thought they were pretty damn good, dude.
Well,
Instrumentally,
you
they were
should've
pretty
gone,
good
dog.
too. I should have, dude.
We
That'd
used
have
to
been
go to
fucking
like
sick. The band I saw the most was fucking War of Ages, dog. That was like the one
Oh my
band.
God.
We used to see
We
them
saw-
every weekend, dude.
dude.
I swear to God, dude.
and I loved going to War
Me
of
too.
Ages shows,
Me
dude.
too.
They were so sick.
No, that's the coolest part about we endorse them now.
I
dude.
must have saw no bullshit in concert, whatever. I saw War of Ages play probably like 25 times.
Yeah.
At least. Like, it was stupid.
That first CD was dope as fuck, too.
It was so sick. It was like all fucking, it was like some religious fucking band, too.
It was so good, though,
It was hype as
like,
fuck.
Oh,
it was just tough ass fucking, like, cool.
And that's the funniest thing. It's like, we could say that's tough ass music, but then you tell some metal guy that, and he'd be like, what that pussy god shit? He'd be like,
whatever. Go
like,
fucking
you know what I mean?
go.
Like, I'd always be, I never understood the hate on the whole metal and hardcore shit. It'd be like, bro, we're all under the same umbrella, kind of, like, you know, like, it's like, it's fucking heavy music, bro, and screaming and fucking, but breakdown, that shit's simple,
like,
dog.
this hasn't been, like, on a school shooter's playlist.
Yeah,
like, this
yeah.
isn't fucking tough enough.
Like,
It's like, what the
fucking
fuck?
wanted to kill my dad and listen to this in my fucking room, like, fuck you, like, you know, like, it's like, I don't know, I never got the dark shit, like, I was just like, maybe I was a little bit too much in the light, dude, maybe I like the light a little bit too much, dude. I was always afraid of the dark, still am, dude, like, I can't even.
What was that one? There was another, like, it wasn't Sounds from the Underground, but it was like, oh my god, it was like another one of those like series of, there was Street Scene,
Okay.
and then there was Sounds from the Underground where they'd have like multiple ones, and then there was, was it Ballroom or like, you know what I'm talking
I
about?
think so.
It was like they would promote on the radio all the time. It'd be like, oh, this is it wasn't Battle of the Bands. It was like fucking fuck, dude. What was that shit called? I remember one time we went to it and it was actually
Fucking sick or what?
it was the tickets were like $60.
Fuck.
And like I was only used to paying
Back
like,
then, too.
I know. I'd pay like $12 for a show max.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, bro, if it's more than $12, these guys can kick rocks.
They can
dog.
fucking-
I was like, they can fucking go to hell for all I care now.
Music now.
We'd go to shows for like $8.
I'd go to a show for $8 and come out with a double cheese from fucking In-N-Out
In-N-Out.
and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it was crazy, bro. Now you can't even get into a show without $40-$60. Like, it's
Well,
like,
this shit was $62, and I was like, "Why are we even going to this?" I can't remember why we went, and it was random too, because like Cradle of Filth was like and the shit was actually pretty dope. I don't even like Cradle of Filth.
that's pretty
I was
crazy.
like, "Yo, this shit's fucking lit."
That's really cool.
These guys can fucking party, dude. I was like, "There's all these gothic chicks just like fucking taking."
We're all, I mean, I think that's the best to come out of the metal
like,
scene, right? Was like goth chicks, dude. Like,
Yeah, no, that was fucking.
That's the hottest
They were
shit,
pretty
dude.
hot. There's a lot of hot fucking.
It's like
goth chicks
fucking
there,
bite me, dude. Fucking do a fucking ceremony on me, dude. I don't fucking give a fuck, dude.
Steal my soul.
Yeah, steal my soul, put me in a voodoo doll, dude. Keep me in your room, man.
Yeah.
I'm down as fuck.
You know how
dude.
you can have my souls if you let me come in your ass. She's like, really? You're like, yeah, dude. She's like, okay.
That's that's so fucking. You know, it'd be the best way to fucking get back at these Christians. Or
like
what?
soul
Save yourself
eater.
for God, dude.
Right.
Like what? You're like,
You that metal? Like, I believe in God. Like, you can do the devil service by taking my fucking soul from me. She's like, oh, I'll do anything. She's like, anything.
the best. You're like, yes, you can. Dude. The balloon knot patch, dude. It's just like.
Call me whatever you want. You're like Jane Doe number 5. So good.
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh,
That like dark fucking like metal sex, dude. Just call me Jane Doe. Yeah.
number 5. It's so good.
Oh fuck, man. Yeah, dude.
We're just laughing at the
Terrible things.
the horrors of R. Kelly victims. And we're just laughing, making jokes about it.
Oh god. What was the song that you were talking about with him? I was talking about Trapped in the Closet, and then you brought one up, and I started laughing because the next day at work, some guy brought it up, and I was like, "Fucking Rico was talking about that song too," and it was like him just like incriminating himself the entire time. Like it was like, oh god, I gotta look it up again, dude.
I don't even know what I was talking about.
It was fucking hilarious because I was like, dude, Rico brought that up and I fucking forgot all about that song. It was pretty much like, I do what I want to do and I don't let like anyone else tell me not to. It was like, it was just some dumb song. I fucking forget the name right now, dude.
How weird is that with the poo-poo pee-pee shit, dude? Like,
It's fucking strange.
Because remember when
dude.
we were like we were like
He was
freshmen
pissing
in
on
high
girls
school,
and
you
shit.
pissing on him. And now this like Jane Doe number 5 chick is like,
You know,
put shit on my face. You're like, what?
and smeared it in my mouth. It gets to a point where
That's
the more and
fucked
more
up,
crazy stuff I hear about celebrities and government officials, and you're in a position of power, and I'm not saying you get a lot of women throwing themselves at you, but you probably get more.
What about this Cuomo? What about the governor of New York City or whatever, Cuomo?
And you fucking...
Did you hear about that shit?
I heard you fucking resigned, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Dude, it was pretty bad. I mean, a lot of it was like...
allegations or what?
There was one that was terrible. Like, really bad. And, I think that was, like, the one that he's gonna... I mean, he's probably gonna have to go to court for this shit.
Shit.
She was a state trooper, and he liked her, and he was like, hey, like, use his, like, little bullshit to be like, hey, transfer her to my, like, personal security team. And she's like, what? And, like, she was, like, a new...
Is this where they were going into the cemetery and, like, sleeping?
No. She was, like, a new... She was, like, a new hire. So she wasn't even, like, really... would have been a good candidate to be...
A protective... like,
someone on a unit of protecting the governor or whatever. But then he just creeped on her. And, like, put his hand up her shirt or something and, like, fucking grabbed her titty or something. And he's like, I'm Italian, like...
I thought it was a pasta bowl.
I touch everyone's titties, like... Come here,
some marinara squeezer.
Come on.
Let me get some mozzarella.
It's like...
what are you talking about, bro? Like, he's crazy, bro.
The fucking al dente.
Those nipples are al dente.
I was like, what the fuck is this guy I mean, that was bad. To creep that bad, to be like, get that bitch transferred to my fucking...
That's pretty deep.
Detail. And then
but
just
when
to
you
creep...
have the power...
Creepy shit, dog.
That's what I'm saying. It's like...
I mean, creepy fucking
some of these
shit.
dudes, I think they get into this dark stuff. It's like overeating. You eat so much. You eat so much good food. Like going out and buying all this fucking expensive dinners and filet mignons, and you just start eating so much good food that you almost even stop caring about the quality of the food anymore.
Wouldn't you care more about
You
it?
almost get into like nastier shit. You're like, I gotta go to fucking McDonald's now, dog. Like, you're just fucking late at night eating all this fucking nasty food and shit. Like, they just become like disillusioned, and like this nasty side comes out, dude. They have so much like beautiful women around them, and it's like, I've done everything I can with a beautiful woman. I want to do more now.
I think it's...
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like, that's the only way I can rationalize it, dude.
I think it's more of like, you can give people like a good job, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the premise job you can get, and then you want to like get off the streets and like, you know, if you're like some fucking street cop and someone's like, hey, like, come work for the fucking governor's security, you're like, oh, okay, cool, and then you just like take advantage of that fucking situation. You know what I mean? Where it's like, now I got you alone, and I can just be like, you're beautiful, and like say all this weird shit, and like, good night, kiss you on the cheek, and she'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, what do you think this? I kiss everybody. Look at this dog. You know what the worst thing that son of a bitch did? Did you hear about this shit? When he left, he had this like dog that he would like post like on social media shit, like, oh, Skippy, like, blah blah, the shit. And then whenever he got, you know, he had to he resigned. It was fucking a lot of pressure for him. They were gonna investigate him anyways, but so he left, and he still lied about that whole COVID numbers thing. And then he made $1 million. I made millions off this shitty book where he was like, I'm Jesus in the pandemic. And you're like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. That guy's a piece of shit. But then he left his dog at the mansion. He just left it there. Didn't even take it with him.
That's shitty, dude.
Didn't even take his dog with him, dude.
I can understand
what a
grabbing
fucking
a girl's tit.
What a scumbag fucking piece of shit, dude.
Isn't that funny though? It's like
someone should fucking just feed him to dogs, dog.
Isn't that like the
Be
most
like,
funny
hey,
thing?
the
It's
dogs
like,
have spoken.
you can mistreat people, but as soon as you mistreat a dog, it's like, not on my watch, you son
yeah,
of a
it's
bitch.
like, oh yeah, like that dog was hungry for a couple of days. Be like, let's starve him a little longer and see if he gets hungry with your fucking greasy ass.
Gosh damn, dude. You know, that's That's pretty fucking real, dude.
That's fucked up.
When you have
Google that. Make sure I'm not making shit up. I swear to
I'll
God.
Google
I
that
swear to
later. I
God,
wanna
he
see
left
that.
his fucking
'Cause that's
dog at the
bullshit.
mansion, dude.
That's bullshit. But we're in a day and age where people are just doing stuff for views and likes and, you know, that's a weird lane.
Or during the pandemic, they got a dog, and then as soon as it's over,
that's the most fucked up shit. Who in their right mind is doing that? You want one of these? Yeah.
I'll go get it. You keep talking. You go.
It gets to a point to me where it's like, who in their right mind is going to adopt a dog and then take it back when they have to go to work? That doesn't even fucking register itself to me. It's like,
well, because they can't go vacationing and
it's fucking bullshit. Then fucking get an RV and take the dog with you. You know what I mean? It's like, don't get a dog then. I really have a problem with people getting animals and then I can't live the life I want to live now. It's like, well, then fucking don't get a dog. Don't get a cat. Don't get a fish. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, just because you want like an extra view on your fucking YouTube channel or whatever the fuck you're trying to do, it's like, don't use this dog as leverage to fucking make content. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking getting at. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Unless you don't like those.
what is it? Like a Sprite?
Yeah, it's like a ghetto Sprite. It's like an Aldi's knockoff Sprite, dude.
I'm down for some knockoff.
What does it say? It's like
Summit.
Citrus Twist. Yeah.
Summit, I guess, is the brand.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one. What does that say?
It says, we'll kill you. Twice as nice, dude.
Who are you? What does that say?
Let me see.
Aldi.
It's twice as nice.
Twice as nice, guaranteed.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I drink them all the time. I drink them.
I mean, contains 0% juice. Citrus Twist.
Yeah.
0% juice. That's nice.
So, you know, it's just like salt and like fucking...
Lemon lime soda, naturally flavored
with
other
natural.
natural flavors. Okay. Second ingredient, high fructose corn syrup.
There we go. It's that good shit, dude. That's what you want in life, dude.
Twice as nice, guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what you want in this life, dude. But, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are getting dogs and cats and doing what Cuomo's doing, dude. You just post about it and fucking dog people are going to be like, this is a good guy because he loves dogs. And you know what I mean? It's like, it's such bullshit, dude. Did you see that girl on YouTube that got caught beating her dog?
What?
It happened a while ago.
How bad?
I forget. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. So she got this dog, and it's
swinging around by the neck and shit.
It's a high energy dog, and she's trying to get it to do this. There was like a thing where they put
like a border collie or some shit.
It was kind of like a German Shepherd border collie looking type. Not 100% sure what it was. They would put the saran wrap in the doorway, and they would try to get the dog to like run into it, and they'd be like, you know, like you walked into it.
It was like too smart to like.
It just kept jumping over it and shit. And she uploaded the fucking... She didn't upload the one she was trying to upload. She uploaded one of the ones where she was fucking like grabbing the dog and fucking like... She spit on him, dude. She spit on the fucking dog.
Whoa.
And people fucking canceled her so quick, dude. And I was like, mind fucked. Because everyone was like, dude, we thought she loved that dog. And it's like...
That's fucked up.
And it was funny because she was a makeup tutorial YouTuber, and then that started to dry up for her, and she's like, what's my new angle, dude? Puppy. I got a puppy now, dude. There's all these puppy videos and shit. Yeah, dude.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I spit on Choco sometimes. I'm like, Choco, I'm like, and then she goes, and like, catches it in her mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, it was.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was crazy though, dude. And I was like, yeah, people aren't what they appear on YouTube, man. Like they're just really trying to fucking like fit this bill and like they'll do whatever it takes, man. And I just don't agree with it. I'm like, that's so fucking tragic, dude.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
This poor dog. Poor dogs all around the world, bro. Like it's like
it's kind of sad that like for whatever reason, like all the shit that Andrew Cuomo did to like get me to like hate him, like the thing that pissed me off the most, he left his dog at the fucking mansion. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Because it's the same thing my dad always says. When you see a homeless guy on the side of the street with a dog, the first thing in your fucking mind is like, God, that poor dog.
Sometimes they get treated all right though.
I saw a meme of one where it's like,
I saw a guy where like
he'd get enough money to feed his dog.
Yeah.
But like there was like a picture of him like sleeping on the sidewalk with a blanket, and the dog's like cuddled up with him and shit. I'm like, that's fucking real, dude. I was like,
one way to survive out there, man.
love, dude.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing that'll feed you, bro. You don't need food, bro. You just need some love, dog. A little huggy every once in a while, dude. And it's like,
it's like if I've never seen a homeless dog that looked like it needed to eat something. You know what I mean? Like I've seen homeless guys with dogs, and the dogs always look really healthy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I've never seen like he's all mangy looking, looks like shit, and the dog's like,
well, dogs are like
clean coat, fucking.
They're fucking they're animals, dog.
Rushed
You know what I
out.
mean? They'll fucking paralyze.
He was wearing sunglasses, dog.
Yeah,
he was like, the
yeah.
dog had like these weird sunglasses on. I was like, what the fuck? And the guy's just like super homeless, and this dog's got like a fucking t-shirt on and like
Gucci fucking like harness on and
what
shit.
the fuck is going on right now, dog?
Well, he's influences his dog, dude, so he can make some money, dog.
The dog's got a YouTube channel. He's like exploiting this like homeless human. He's like beating him. He like bites his ankles,
helping the homeless. He's like licking him on the face and shit. It's like all hype and shit. But man, dude, that is
good times.
That guy, dude. I mean, he's out now, bro. Who's in now, dude?
Some chick.
Hopefully, she don't got a dog, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just
She's the chick who like beat that dog.
Yeah, it's like the same girl. She's like,
wouldn't walk to the saran wrap. I had to beat it.
It's just like, ugh, that's so ugly, dude.
The other day, Choco ate shit. I take her to work with me like
what was it
in the afternoon.
This dude did the same thing.
She was like jumping and like I'd be like loading up bales of hay into like the front end loader to like go throw it in the hay cruncher, and like when I'd go over there, she'd like jump around like on the stacks because it's all like called like block like slowly going up, and she could like climb up to the top and then come down. She like tried to do this jump where she couldn't make it, and it was only like on the ground, so she like jumped on one bale and tried to jump to the other one and like landed short, and the fucking alfalfa's real
spiky, dude.
And she just went like face first, and then I was like, oh fuck, Choco, no. And she walked it off like it didn't hurt her, but I could tell she was like,
oh, I thought you meant she like ate something. I was like,
no.
Oh, she actually fucking
she
ate shit.
Fucking
dude.
jumped like face first. And I was like, oh.
No, this little fucking guy over here fucking ate something in the room, and we were watching him on our little doggy cam. And
Ate something in the room.
I'm a horrible person. I'm a piece of shit.
What happened?
I eat. I just leave trash everywhere, dude. I'm like such a piece of shit. I was eating Otter Pops in the room the other night, and I just like bit off the tops and like spit them all over the ground and shit. Like
the classic.
I like blame Megan. She's like the last one to leave, and I'm like, you didn't check the floor for everything. She's like, what do you mean check the floor? I'm like, well, you know that I eat Otter Pops and spit them on the ground. Like, why wouldn't you pick them up? I'm such a piece of shit. Dude.
When you say shit like that, you always sound stupid afterwards. You're like, fuck. I know.
I do it intentionally to like sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
like, that's like my bit, dude.
Like,
like
it goes through your mind like legitimately for a second, and then you're just like, ah.
yeah. You know that I do this thing. Why would you leave it? She's like,
it's your fault.
Yeah, but he
that's like some R. Kelly logic.
yeah. Be nice to daddy. I'm like,
she's like, shit.
But this fool's fucking chewing on something, and she sees it on the camera, and we end up coming home, and she couldn't find it, so we're like, it's in his intestines already, dude.
Oh,
like,
Choco eats fucking shit.
But I come home, and I look in his bed, and I found it right away. I was like, oh, there it is. But it was kind of scary, dude. And Megan was making me laugh, because she's just like, why isn't he doing this now? Like, he's dying, dude. I'm like, why? Well, he didn't cry when I came in. I'm like, he never cries when you come in. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
it's all tripped out.
It just happens that way. Like,
Choco's
scared,
she's
dude.
got such a good sense of smell. She'll like find something dead and like dig it up and like bring it around. I'm like, what the fuck? The other day she went running off, and I was like, God, I couldn't. She went down the hill and was just like running around. I was like, fuck. So I drove down to like the neighbor's driveway. And I stopped there, and I was like, Choco. And the guy came out, and he's like, everything okay? I'm like, I'm just looking for my retarded dog. He's like, oh, okay. Like, and then Choco comes running up, and she has, like, a skeletonized carcass of something that's, like, bigger than her. I'm like, what are you? She's, like, barely able to, like, drag it over to me. And it's like, a spinal column in 2 pieces that, like, if you put them together, it's like this fucking big. And then there's like some like shoulder bones and like some hip shit. I'm like, Choco, what the fuck is this? And then she just rolls over on her back, and I'm like, you little shit, get the fuck out of here.
So brutal, dude.
I'm like, why are you running away from me just to like dig up like fucking an R. Kelly victim? I'm like, it's so bad. I don't know why. I can't stop.
We just keep going back to Jane Doe number 5, dude.
Number 4. What happened in number 4, dude?
Yeah, the world may never know, dude. Unless Choco's there, dude.
Choco's like...
No, the only thing that this fucking guy gets into is fucking panties, dude. He'll find a fucking pair of panties. Like, it's just insane, dude. You're like, where the fuck are you finding all these things, dude? He's just like suckling on him in his bed and shit. You're like, you son of a bitch, dude. Like, yeah.
They're so gross, dude. Dogs are fucking nasty.
They're crazy, dude. No, they're the funniest thing. That's his favorite thing. There's nothing else that like settles him down more than like panties, boxers, and like. We'll just come home from work, we'll like take off all our old clothes and like put him in his bed, and he just like rolls around in it and shit. It's like, okay, man, like if that's what you like, dude.
Yeah.
That keeps you fucking quiet, dude.
It keeps you quiet. You be quiet, or I'll make you be quiet.
No, like I do this thing because like if I go and take a shower as soon as I get home.
Can that dog even make a sound?
Yeah, he
I've
whimpers.
never heard him.
He's like terrified around you. When it's just me and Megan, he's like the most little vocal little piece of shit, dude. He'll just sit there and cry while I'm in the shower, like little cry, like a like screaming. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, fuck it, I'm right here, bro. I like try and pet him, and he like just keeps screaming. So I'll just like put my boxers in like a little area right by the
Does
fucking.
he just stay in a crate at night?
No, he sleeps in the bed with us. Yeah. We tried the crate thing, but he screamed bloody murder for so long, and we were just like,
yeah, I gave up on that.
Can't do that shit, dude. He's just too much of a baby. He needs to like cuddle. You know what I mean? And it's cool because he'll like cuddle with Megan, he'll cuddle with me. He just moves around all night and shit. And he holds his bathroom really well and doesn't pee until we take him out in the next morning. So he's getting better, dude. He's getting a lot better. He's asleep right now, just dead bodying, dude. But
I touched Montrose the other day at work.
What's up?
I touched the ghost dog at work. It's not a ghost, it's real.
He like exists for real, dude. People can like see him. You're like, you
I
see
was
that
like
dog right
freaking
there?
out,
Like,
dude.
yeah.
I was like, he was like sleeping, and like I had like a tractor fucking going, the hay cruncher going. There's all this like ambient noise, just like. And he was just sleeping. I like could able to like sneak up on him, and I just went and, like. I went to go touch him, and I was like scared that I was gonna like go through and discover he was like a ghost and like have like a fucking crazy
nightmare,
like,
dude, like
flashback of like the dog like came to haunt my dreams. No, but fucking I just like touched him and he woke up and like freaked out and ran off. I was like, oh shit,
you are real, dude.
I was like, it was a 50% chance.
When are we gonna do a haunted bunkhouse trip, dude?
Go there at night, dude. People swear to God.
Let's try and spend a night there, dude.
Have one of those like meters that like just like picks up like.
I made a joke about this at work. We have these like ohm meters. I don't even know what the fucking ohm is. I'm like such a fucking idiot.
Is it
like,
for a guitar? Or
it's for a guitar, but like it's supposed to be for some reason. I made a joke that like I was like, oh, that thing's ohms, like it has so many ohms. It's got a good tone now, dude. Like we were just like laughing about it because like. Tone is so subjective to everybody. People think certain woods sound better. Some people think certain pickups sound better. But it's just kind of subjective.
Guitars do sound different, though.
Yeah, subtly.
Like Fenders sound different.
The thing is,
like in Ibanez.
There was a fucking demigod that walked into Guitar Center one day. And everyone's very like, this wood's the best sounding. This guitar's the best sounding. This dude picked up like a Hello Kitty Hannah Montana guitar. And fucking shredded. Like, played some of the most jazziest, like, epic hard playing music. And someone walked by and was like, dude, I thought you were playing this kind of guitar. What the fuck? And he's just like, nah, bro. Like, it's all in the hands, dude. Like, you can make a guitar sound good just by knowing how to play good.
It is.
You know? And I was like, that's real. So all these...
There's like piano. Have you ever heard, like, people swear, like, Elton John, like, he can play any piano and make it sound like the greatest piano ever.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Because on a piano, it actually is like... It's like a Nintendo. It's like how hard you press the button.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, if you just tap it...
You can change the
you
tone
do like
by
a little
hitting
baby
it
jump. And
too.
if you like push it and hold it, it goes like, oh, you know? So, like, I don't know.
It's like bending a string. You can make a string on a fret sound differently by bending it. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you can alter a tone by like playing differently, and that's what this guy was getting at. And ever since then, dude.
You were at Guitar Center when this happened?
No, one of my friends, my coworkers that works there, he works for us now, but he was like, dude, this guy came in one day.
I see.
Because it's like a thing. People call in and they'll be like, the tone in this guitar is all fucked up, and it's like my whole thing is I always like laugh. I'm like, can you even play, bro? Like, hey, I just bought this guitar. It's all fucked up. Like, I can't even play it, dude. Like, you know, like I thought I'd buy it and I could play. You're like, nah, man, you gotta like learn how to play, dude. Like,
so this kind of makes me think of something. Well,
is it the fucking arcade stick thing?
Oh no, that's kind of the same thing.
Oh, there's something that just got released. They made fun of this dude. It was like a blog about this guy who like was going 0-2 at a tournament and like thought that the fucking thing he needed was like an expensive stick, and now he's going 0-4.
What do you mean?
I'll have to find the blog. It was like a joke because this guy's like a fucking scrub.
It doesn't matter.
And he's like, I need to get a new stick. That's the problem, dude. And like,
that's why I swear Hitbox is even in business.
yeah,
it's like, sure. Hey, you need to try something else. Like,
yeah, I keep losing, and it's like, dude, you just need to play more, man. Like, you just gotta like learn, dude.
That stick right there is the best stick.
I know. And when I read that, I laughed because I looked at that stick and I was just like, it's true, dog. Like,
it's real.
It's fucking real as shit, dude. Like,
it's a round one, dude.
Yeah, just a fucking bare bones, dude. Like nothing special, nothing more than that. This guy, I forget what stick he got. It was like a
different layouts
a Quamba Pearl, fucking something, and like. The guy writing the blog, it was just the funniest thing. I'll send it to you later.
We know in 4.
I was like, that's
yeah, because he spent a bunch of money on a dumbass fucking stick.
Yeah, dude.
I was gonna say I went and dropped off my my 1911. It's a handgun.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get the front strap checkered to have like a better grip on it. People are like, just put grip tape on it or some shit like that. It's fucking gay. So I took it to a gunsmith in San Marcos, and I was like, do this, do that. Told him to blend the bag. I dropped it off whenever me and Will went, we did that transfer.
Mm-hmm.
I picked that up the other day too, the Glock I bought from him. And the guy's like, do you want to like try and accurize it at all? I'm like, I can't outshoot the fucking, I'm not gonna outshoot the fucking pistol. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like it almost is like some bullshit that like people try to do where they're like, I need to like get all this like trigger work done. It's a fucking 1911. The trigger's already like badass. It's good enough. You know what I mean? You don't need to like try to do
shave
all this
millimeters off so that
high polish, fucking tune the trigger, blah blah shit. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna outshoot that fucking gun, like ever. Like, I just need more grip on the fucking handle because it's a 45 and it fucking kicks like a
you gotta hold on to the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like you just need to have a better grip on it. So, and then blend the back, because when it came from the fucking factory, the slide didn't even match up with the frame. Like, it was sticking out like, I don't know, a millimeter or two. I was like, what is this? The ejector thing was like sticking out. It was like this little dick hanging out of the back.
I was like, the performance of the gun too.
No, it just looks ugly as shit. Okay. And I was like, it just doesn't. I was like, bro, if you're already gonna checker it and ruin the finish on the frame,
you'll sleep better at night.
Like, you might as well just polish that, like blend it, and then refinish it all. It didn't even match. When I got it, it was $1,000. And the fucking the color on the slide and the color on the frame were different, and it was like the Parkerized finish. I'm like, it's not even the same fucking color. It's like gray and black. It kind of looked cool. But the fact that it wasn't trying to be two different colors, I was like, yo, this is fucking...
You guys didn't advertise that shit? It just
janky.
Like this?
And I was like, nah, fuck that. So, yeah, I was like, just checker it and blend that and refinish it. And he's like, well, we could, like, you want to do anything? I was like, I ain't out shooting the fucking... You know what I mean?
You want to shoot me, dog?
I'm not out shooting
That's what it is.
The gun. Like, why am I going to try and, like... If I was, like, the greatest shot on the planet and I'm like, I need something better than this shit. It's like, no... You know, like, you can probably get the best golfer and give him some, like, donkey shit fucking golf clubs from a like swap meet.
Yeah.
And he could kill
I got a $5 set outside right now.
Yeah, he could probably fucking beat everyone
yeah.
on the golf course with this, like, just dumpster fire set of fucking golf clubs.
I've always liked that mentality of anything. I never get the best of the best. I always get stock.
Standard.
Stock Lambos, dog. We've always talked about this, dude. Stock Lambos, dude. You don't need anything more, dude. You just get the fucking stock, bro. Like,
yeah.
You get an active deck with some fucking, like, independence and some active bearings and wheels. You're fucking set, bro. You don't need anything more. You don't need anything less. It's like, I just never been one of those types of people. And, like, the whole PC thing, dude, it drives me nuts. Like, RGB and, like, yeah, I get that there's, like, better stuff you can get. But when people are, like, a nobody, they're like, I'm going to start gaming, and, like, then they just get this tits fucking setup.
You know what I want to do? I've had this dream of, like, building a computer, like, that's modern, but using, like, an old school case.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like the shitty ass,
like the gray compact one.
Yeah, with, like, a floppy drive and shit, but, like, on the inside, like, it'd be all modern shit, but on the outside, like,
just looks like a shitty ass fucking.
Shittiest fucking.
That'd be cool though. See,
I think it would be sick.
Cool.
That would be sick.
That would be fucking cool, dude.
I always thought it'd be kind of like, but I've never found like a nice old school. I'm talking like Hewlett Packard, like huge white tower,
like school PC fucking shit, right?
No, because even their school PCs were those like black Dells. I'm talking like 90,
like even later than that, dude. Like black and green like computer screen shit.
Yeah, like
I got you.
This tower that is like fucking like just. They're hard to find now.
No, for sure.
But get one and then have it be functional. Like, have the floppy drive actually work. Like, and have like,
that'd be sick,
all you need to do is cut out a little rail for some like USB things because they don't have like any USB ports.
That's
on
very
the
true.
At all.
That is very true.
And then you probably have to like.
That'd be cool, dude.
It'd be fucking badass, dog. It would be badass.
Damn.
That would be.
Oh, I mean, essentially, that's one of I have a newer case. It's not too new. I got that from work, that case. Really? They had an old PC. I just bought all the motherboard. I pretty much built a new PC and put it in a shitty case and then just put stickers all over it.
Fucking whack.
It's pretty bad, dude.
That shit's bum, dude.
But
the worst thing I did when I built that new computer a couple years ago already, so it's kind of like
not so new anymore.
And even when I made it, I mean, I wasn't using like. I didn't go all out.
I just did what I could to play PUBG. That's the only thing. That was my only requirement for anything. I want to play PUBG.
It works, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't go fucking ham.
Yeah.
The motherboard was like defective. I got an ASRock motherboard. Thing fucking sucked ass. It always black screen and like crashed all the time.
Fucking.
It would randomly get hot and just go.
Fucked.
And the case I got, I chinched out on the case too. And like all the USBs stopped working, and the power, the reset button didn't work. It just went to shit. So whenever I got the new motherboard, I had the same processor, the same video card, the same everything. I just got a new case and a new motherboard, and now everything works perfectly.
Just got that, dude.
It's so much better. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you can't get the cheapest shit and expect it to not just like.
Yeah, but sometimes you can like. I ride the middle.
Oh, this was a middle build. This wasn't anything special.
I build the middle of the mall shit. You can buy my PC in the middle of the mall, dude. That's how fucking
a kiosk.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you want something that's barely all right, dude? You're like,
kiosk desktop, dude. I wish I had my fucking Facebook, dude. I just keep thinking about like all this shit. Oh, I can't post anything on fucking Facebook. It's just whack.
Just start a new one.
Why?
Just start it. Well, just do it and then try to contact somebody and try and get yours.
I want to make a new one and then contact fucking Facebook and be like, dude, I got my shit jacked. Like, help me out, you fucking.
I think that'd be the best way to go about it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about we were getting into the PC thing, and I just always feel weird. I don't know if it's a jealous thing or if it's like. But whenever you see somebody just not knowing what the fuck to do and then they buy the best of the best. That always would irk me, dude.
Well, it's this idea that you can somehow like
be better or something.
You can buy success or some shit. It's like,
I don't know why. Like,
this shit's not how it works.
it shouldn't make me mad or like upset, but I'll be like, dude, no.
It's like, I saved all my money and I bought a Ferrari. Now girls are gonna want to fuck me, and you just drive around and everyone's just like, look at that fucking.
Or like.
No, just like, I don't know.
I had a big problem with it with like big screen TVs. Like all my friends that would game were like, bro, I'm gonna play it on this fucking like 75-inch fucking badass TV, and you're just like, you understand that there's like lag in that, dude. Like that's not the best way to play a game, dude. No, dude, it's fucking $2,000 TV, dude. You're like,
I had the biggest argument one time. They do make some big TVs that are pretty good, but it's still, it's not the best, but it's okay.
It's not that bad either.
But one time, what was it? Keith's brother. We were playing.
Oh, I think I do.
Remember this? Keith was like, "Do you want to play Smash Bros?" I was like, because me and him always like, I'd always fuck him up. I feel bad because he played a lot and I barely played that game. And I'd pick Donkey Kong and I'd fucking murk him. And I'd feel so bad because like
he would try as hard.
It was try hard city, and I was like just kicking my feet up and like just
like playing one-handed
like
shit.
no, I'd be like watching like Murray like on another TV and like just be fucking him
you
up.
are not the father.
It's
like dancing and shit.
No, it's just like like just fucking comboing him like up off the stream, like killing him. He's like, what the fuck? I was just doing the geek headbutt like and his one time he's like, let's play on I got a new TV, let's play Smash. I was like, bro, it ain't gonna work on this fucking TV. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, plug it in, bitch. Like, let's try it out. He's like, he goes to jump, and his character's like, and he was like, what the fuck? I was like, you see, dog, like we can't play on this shit. And I would always tell his brother he would play Call of Duty. And he'd play on this I'd be like, what are you doing, man? He's like, oh, man, I'm just, like, playing Call of Duty. I'm, like, the best in the world. I'm like, you can't be the best playing on that fucking stupid TV. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I was like, dude, that thing fucking sucks. He played on Xbox. And, like, and I would just be like, dog, like, these TVs, like, aren't, these fucking TVs, like, aren't good for playing games. Like, really trying to play? He has, like, get a computer monitor or something.
Exactly.
And he's just like, oh, fuck that shit. And then I got him. I was like, hey, come in here. And he's like, what? I was like, check this out, dude. Like, I tried to jump, and then the character would, like, jump, and he'd be like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm telling you, dog. And then, like, months later, I went over there, and I went into his bedroom, and he was playing Call of Duty on a CRT. I was like, yeah, buddy.
And he's like, I win.
He's like, dog, this shit's so much better. Like, it's so much faster. I'm like, well, duh. Like, I was like, you can do that first. If you get a good computer monitor, you don't even need to have an old fucking big old CRT.
No,
it looks sick too. I think CRTs just.
I think CRTs are cool. I do think that. I've always had CRTs.
That little fucking
that
Daewoo, dude.
And it's so cool too because that TV that I have right there, the flat screen, my dad bought me that 3 years ago because I had that little Daewoo since I was like 13 years old. That's the only TV I've ever had. I've just watched shit on that, played games on that, and
really small.
And
TV.
I never made a fuss about it.
It's like a 13-inch.
It's not big at all.
Yeah.
And my dad was just like
this big.
He was like so proud of me for like not being like a fucking egotistical piece of shit. He was like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna get you a TV, dude. I was like, you're the fucking man, dude. Like. But you know what? I still have that SRT, dude. That thing ain't going fucking nowhere, dude. CRT, there we go.
I know you don't want to say CRT.
No.
Not critical race theory.
Yeah. SRT, dog. But I still have that little TV. And the best part, my dad's friend gave me that TV.
The little Daewoo?
That little Daewoo, bro. It wasn't anything I had. What
do you think I was going to let you roll around in a Hyundai? I swear it's like some Korean bullshit, dude. Or Chinese, like
I think so. Wasn't the Daewoo that car in fucking Pineapple Express? You got killed by a Daewoo, motherfucker. Like, I swear it was a Daewoo, bro.
Isn't it weird how, like, companies make, like, a bunch of shit? Like,
TVs,
I swear,
cars, like,
in
computers.
Japan, like, Sony makes houses and shit. I swear.
It's like the fucking smart house, dude. It's like,
no, I'm not even fucking joking, bro. Or is it Toshiba or some shit? Like, one of those, like, big companies that, like, you wouldn't think. Oh no, it's Toyota. Toyota makes houses. Yeah,
that's fucking nice.
It's like every company makes these, like, and the houses in Japan are like real, like modular homes. You know, you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
like modular homes, and you're like,
Yeah.
you can't be that modular. You see the semi roll up and just unload it, like just stick them together like Legos and walk away. And you're like, wait, what the fuck? And it's like the house is done. You're like, it's like.
Yeah,
It's like bullshit. You're like, what the
all
fuck?
the appliances are in there and shit. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, your head's like touching the ceiling when you like stick. But I mean, like, come on, what are we doing here? Like,
Dude, that's fucking nuts, though, dude.
it is. I swear, Toyota makes fucking houses in Japan. Call my bullshit, Google it, whatever. But fucking,
Well, it's like, why not, dude? You know what I mean? Like, why fucking not?
Why leave
dude?
that much money on the table? Like,
They're already in the car. Like, we can make them in a house.
we
dude.
got
like,
the TRD edition. It's like fucking bud, fucking like
the
guard.
living room's just like the front part of the car. You're just like the windshield's like a TV. You're like,
That's fucking
oh
funny.
fuck, man, that's epic as fuck, dude.
Oh, it's like the fucking the SR5, like that's what I was thinking of. The TRD and the SR5. It's like, oh shit.
Oh,
They don't
my
make
God,
that
dude.
trim package anymore.
That's fucking crazy.
Like in like the 90s and shit, if you had an SR5, that was like the Lariat or like what was Dodge's? They have a name for it too. They have like a premium trim package. I guess for Chevy, it's called like Denali or some shit.
Okay.
Right? There's
Fuck
like
if I
a
know.
trim package that's like the
Maybe
nicest.
that's right. Maybe that is right.
It's like the
like
nicest
the Eddie
trim.
Bauer, right, dude?
Well, Eddie Bauer is like special edition.
That was how it was.
Yeah, so like there's like the King Ranch edition and like Eddie Bauer edition and like all these stupid fucking like little. But there
Selling
was like the
points.
SR5 was like Toyota's like top of the line, and like it's just sick. It's like, dude, SR5, like what is it even? That's like that's
Like
like
racing somebody.
what does that
Like,
stand for?
yeah.
Like Jane Doe number 5? I can't stop, bro. I'm fucking going off on this shit now. Oh fuck.
Oh shit, dude. Like freaking the fuck out. Mambo number 5. It's so fucking good, dude.
Good time.
Holy shit. Yeah, man. That shit is fucking out of control, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I like how this shirt, it's like, look, so like the inside is like a, like not faded out, and then the outside is
like faded out.
Did you see that?
A little bit, yeah.
It's like the real color.
Do you wear it out a lot?
No, it's brand new. They just like did it like.
They did it inside out, bro. They were
Yeah,
like,
my mom
shit,
got
man.
it for me. So
That's a
for
cool
all I
shirt. I
know,
like it,
like
dude.
I know, I was like, I better wear a fucking Hawaiian shirt and wear some sunglasses and pretend to be like Tim Dillon.
And just
Like,
be cool, dude.
just like I'm on drugs or something. I don't want you to see my pupils.
Yeah,
like,
Rico's a little hungover from yesterday, dude.
yeah, fuck up.
Too
This
many
light,
rock stars,
this light's
dude.
too bright, dude. I fucking can't handle it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just was like,
What's-
I was gonna wear something completely different, and then I was like, looking in the closet for some reason. I saw the shirt like hanging up. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna wear that
There you
instead.
go.
And it's not. I'm not even like wearing a matching shirt. I have basketball shorts. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
the best, dude. Like the fucking, you're like a fucking receptionist at a fucking business where they like wear like a business top and then like leggings.
got
or something.
pajamas
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
on the bottom and
It's
shit. Leggings, yeah.
I'm professional, dude. They're leggings.
What are those jean like jeggings?
Oh, those are
those
the
are
best.
so the
Oh,
best.
those are the best. I love those for some reason. They're like PJs, but like jeans. You're like, what the fuck? Oh no, that's the best.
What?
The fucking Mexican girl jeans with the zipper in the back, dude.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
I was talking about like slicing it up.
Oh, you were making a zipper noise, dude.
It was like
You know what I'm talking
it was
about?
like the alien sack and like fucking. Okay.
Only Latina women wear those zipper pants like that.
I've never even seen that. There's like an ass
It's
zipper
an
on the
ass
ass.
zipper. Dude, I'd always be like,
Fuck up.
holy
Get out of here. I gotta watch.
shit.
I gotta
No, and, they were, and some of the hottest Mexican girls at my school would wear them. I'd be like, holy shit.
What are you saying?
Look up. I swear those are the pants Manny Santos wore
Jeans with zipper
in the butt.
in
The bag.
Oh.
See, it's not Spike Lee all over again. I swear to God, dude.
What is that?
It's fucking. Ugh.
So instead of
Ugh.
in the front,
It's
there's
in the
no
back.
zipper.
my
Oh, like
God.
this. That's what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I've never seen that before in my life. Oh, hey
shit.
now. Hey now. Hey now.
Is that some cleavage
Calm
or a fucking
down.
booty? I don't even
What
know.
What is
dude.
this?
Ew.
Hey now.
No, that's real, dude.
Hey now.
I don't know why it's so hot, but it is, dude.
What is this shit? Back zipper, jeans open. I could fucking.
You can get into that or what?
I got lost in the whoa.
Just like a guy with
Hey, there's a guy on.
pants,
Hey, check out this hairy ass.
I swear he just has a rip in his jeans.
No, that's just a rip in his jeans. I'm in for that too. Fuck it, let's go.
Oh fuck, dude.
Damn. All right. Well, you're not making shit up.
No, I'm not making shit up.
I'm all
this time.
happy.
I don't know why it is.
Happy.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Those are jean shorts, dude. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Oh well.
My
this
God.
looks shooped. No.
It could be.
I mean, have you ever seen that one video where it's like they're like pranking some guy, and it's like some guy and some girl, and they're like, so like we're gonna do this challenge thing. He's like, okay.
Want you to kiss?
What is it? He's like, no. He's like, she's just gonna do like a handstand, like, and you just gotta catch her. And she's got these like little jean shorts on. He's like, just catch her legs. Like when she does a handstand, just catch her. Like, yeah. He's like, all right, whatever. And she goes and does like a handstand, like goes up like to him, and then all those shorts are like painted on, and then she just like spread eagles or like fucking puts like right in his face, and he's like,
That's epic as fuck, dude.
and he's like, he looks down, he's like,
Just nose bleeding and shit. Dude.
yeah. I was like,
Damn, that's sick, dude.
That's nice.
That's yeah, that'd be a nice prank, right?
It would have been funny if she was like,
The prank I thought you were talking about was when they had this guy like kiss a really hot tranny, not telling him that it was a tranny, and he like makes out with her all sick, and they're like, "Yeah, you the man, dude," and then he's like, "Tell him what's up, Miguel," and he's like, "Hey, big boy," like he's just like, "Oh my god," like freaks out. It's the fucking best shit, dude.
I had my finger on the fucking
You
beat
knew,
button,
dude. You
dude.
knew.
I didn't
You're like,
do it,
you're
but
scared,
I was
but-
like,
It's a fucking like video they do on Instagram, but they got like 3 guys that way too. One guy gets pissed too, dude, because they don't know. They don't know.
well, you're playing a trick on someone.
You're playing a trick on somebody, and they're dimes. It's not like they're like.
There are a lot of dimes.
Oh my!
There's some
God.
killers out there, dude.
There really is, dude.
You're
But
just
it's.
like,
I think that's
good
the
for
funniest
you.
shit though when they like do the deep voice. Hey, big boy. That was nice. They're like, oh my god.
Whenever Katy Perry like stole that kiss from that one person who's like, I've never kissed anyone before, and she just like ran up and like it was on The Voice.
Oh, I think I do remember
or
that.
something like that, and everyone's like, why would you do that? Like, you stole that from him. Now he like have to like give his soul back. Like he can only get it back by inserting his. It's like always some stupid.
Wouldn't that be cool though?
Well, she was a Christian girl too, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they're all into that backdoor shit. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
like save herself for marriage, bro. Why is that the hottest thing? Why is that the hottest thing? Like you always hear some guy
some shit. And they were like, studies show that like teenage. Was it? I listened to a Joe Rogan podcast. So it was like teenage women are like, or teenage girls are doing a lot more anal sex, and he was like, what scientist is like, we need to have a study on like teenagers and like anal
them
sex
and shit. So
It's like,
I don't know. That's the hottest shit for some reason. It's like,
but I think it had. I think that what they were attributing to was like teenagers watching more pornography than like that's like so common in pornography.
it is a common
that
thing.
they think that like, oh, like we gotta do
I have
this.
to. This is just
so,
a
like,
part of it.
This, yeah, which is fucking crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
I mean, we grew up in the wrong.
We
era.
grew up in we grew up in an era where like an Indian girl would throw you one. Dude.
What are you saying? What is that? What?
Because they like.
Throw you what?
Do you throw you an A?
Oh.
So like saving themselves for their fucking like arranged marriage and shit, dog.
I've never heard that before.
You haven't? Dude, I watch so many podcasts where guys talk about that.
Sorry, bro. You gotta.
They're like, dude, I was dating this Indian girl for years, and she would just be doing anal all the time, dude. And I'm like, what? I was like, the fuck?
That's funny. That's fucking funny, man.
Yeah. Oh, it was and then you always hear about the guy with the Christian girl, you know?
Yeah,
You're like, where were those girls, man?
I want to be with you, but it's such a tricky. I mean, is there more of a trick? But maybe only second to like fucking the like transgender kiss prank. It's like
yeah.
you're pulling one over on someone. You're like, baby, like we can't have sex because we believe in God, but I want to be with you so bad. Like, let me get that back pussy.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Look at that bus, dude. Like, it's kind of like
put some respect on bus.
Yeah, but buses are the fucking shit, dude. It gets to a point where, like, are you hyped or are you more disrespected?
What?
I would be, like, weird about it.
But what?
Like, yeah, I love you, but, like, I'm saving myself for marriage. You know what I mean? When you be like, what? I'm gonna be the guy you marry? Like, I would be all fucking bent out of shape, dude.
I don't know. I don't think I'd be too.
I don't think so because I'm just like into that. But like, you know what I mean? It'd be like
you'd be sitting in the fucking.
I think about it.
You'd be
like,
sitting in a fucking hospital room, just being like, "It was worth it." Like, dude, can't you get like some weird?
You're like dying. You're like yeah, I think so. Like a
poopy related.
What's that called?
Pee things. Cody got it from fucking.
What's it called though? I do know what you're talking
about.
It's
like trichinosis or some shit. It's like eating a wild animal. Like
I just don't understand like when people are grossed out about it, when they do it, it's like what the fuck did you expect, bro? Like, what that fucking shit on my dick? It's like, yeah. Like, you think there was not gonna be? Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, where's the disconnect, dude? Like, it's like I was like throwing up and shit. I'd be like, bro, I'd be like fucking turned on more. I'd be like, what the frick, dude?
Calm down, R. Kelly.
Yeah, I know. I'd be like, Jane Doe number 5, dude.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
they watch the
like,
fucking movies, and it's like all those chicks are like
they're fucking
like
animate out,
out
dude.
of their minds.
It's
They're like
it's like a week full anima, dude. Like
yeah,
it's fucking insane, dude. And I guess that's like a thing, right? It's like you're supposed to, if you're into that, you're supposed to be like,
or you just do meth.
Yeah, just
shit once every like 78 million days.
Just do a bunch of opioids and just never shit.
Yeah,
dude. I mean, to each their own, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple ways to beat a bush.
Yeah.
Beat around the bush or skin a cat or what is it like?
Skin a cat. Let's go with skin a cat. So, out of all these fucking reality TV shows, dude, Megan's watching this one right now called Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah.
It's the realest
reality. That shit's so stupid, dude.
So, Bachelor and Bachelorette are the fakest fucking shows I've ever seen in my life. They take all the contestants from those shows and bring them on this island. And one week the guys have the roses, the next week the girls have the roses.
I know the premise.
Dude, this was the realest episode I've ever seen. There was a white guy with one of the hottest like Brazilian type girls.
Brazilian type?
She could have been black, she could have been Brazilian. I'm not 100% sure. I do know that she was drop dead gorgeous.
She could have been black.
Or Brazilian.
Or Brazilian.
Yeah, I can't really. Because she's like that light skin that's like an in between where you're like, she could be either one. I'm like, she's fucking gorgeous though.
Did she speak Portuguese?
She just, I don't know.
Was she American?
She sounded American. So it's like I couldn't tell.
I'm trying to find out what this like. You know, like. Never mind. Oh, we don't need to talk about
it.
Yeah.
Either way,
gets a little into the.
She's dating this white guy. And you can tell she's with this dude because she just needs a rose to stay on the show. The next week, the girls have the roses, and this fucking yoked dude comes down. Just all muscles, dog. Just like fucking all the girls are like freaking out and drooling over him. I'm like, oh no. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh no. Like this is reality in the sense that like you think you're secure with the woman you're with. And then 1 second happens, dude, and some new guy comes in, and they're all flustered and shit. She fucking goes on a date with this dude and fucks him, dude, right there. And this dude's like, oh, I have nothing to worry about. Like, she went on that date with that guy, but like what we had was so like pure. And,
They're like in a fucking windmill. Like,
Just
what was that one of the
fucking-
bits? Like, where like the girl, there was like some like Christian blonde haired girl who was on the show, and like she got a lot of pushback because like on Bachelorette she like fucked some guy in a fucking.
And then she tried to.
And then
the guy talked shit on her, and she was like, "It's my body. Like I'll do what I want."
And he's like, "Well, why do you like do this Bible thump bullshit?"
Yeah,
and you're
dude.
like, I
Dude,
mean,
that was pretty real.
because it's like, why are you trying to be like Bible thumper, you know, and then
be a completely different way.
and then just like fuck some guy in a
Just
haystack
jump on
on
a
a
hog as fast as
fucking
you can, dude,
and
like-
some like fucking what are those things?
It
It was like that CBS stage where there's like those like Dutch windmills in the back.
I think that's what it's called, the Dutch windmill. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucked up. This girl, it's funny because the room that they're in, it's like the fucking Jersey Shore room where you just go to fuck people. Like, it's like the boom boom room and shit. Like, they're up in this room and this guy's sucking on this girl's neck and tits and shit, and she just fucking, like, you know, just like fucking like moaning and shit. And down below, this guy's on the fucking beach with a ukulele, just like crying, like singing songs and shit.
He's
I was
like writing songs
yeah,
to
he's
the
like,
girls.
I loved her and I lost her. Yeah, I was just like, this poor fucking bastard. Like, I was like freaking out. I was like, this is real, dude. Like, I was like,
No, it's not, Brandon.
You're at
It's
a
not
party.
real.
You're at a party. You show up an hour early to a party. You see this hot girl. You guys are vibing for a second. You're like, damn, dude, this girl's into me, dog. Then this fucking like new cock comes in. She's just like,
You're at a party on a fucking exotic island and the drinks are free and everyone's
Yeah,
fucking on steroids and fucking
Tim Salisbury.
diet.
I just thought it was fucking hilarious, dude. I was like, dude, that is like.
That's why those things like never work out, dude.
You can't be. Well, all those people are egotistical, so it wasn't like she was really into this guy. Like, it was like she just was like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not, dude? Like,
Yeah.
he's hot. Like, I'm hot. Let's fucking do this shit. And I just felt so bad for this white guy.
I
was
may
just
or
like,
may not be Brazilian.
Yeah, I may be white. Who knows, dude? Like,
So stupid.
but I am gorgeous. You're like, yes, you are. She wore this dress, dude, where her fucking areolas were just out. Like, the cleavage was so big, you could just almost see nip. You're like, holy shit, dude. Like, the guy was tripping so hard when she walked down. He was like, oh no. And like, some girl was like, you should talk to her before she goes on her date. And he's like, hey, have fun. Yeah, it's like so good. He like couldn't say shit, dude. Because she was so much hotter than him.
Oh no.
That's the fucking tragic shit, dude. It's like he went way too high on the fucking totem pole at first. Like, you're like, bro,
You should have
like,
gone for the little.
You should have gone for that one.
riffraff, dude. Little
You
driftwood
know what I mean?
fucking floating around out there. He's like, hey, dude. He's like, oh, fucking.
He like shot for the stars and just like lost, dude. I was like, fuck, bro. And it was just so tragic to me. Like, I'm over here playing games while she's watching this shit. I just keep looking back like, oh, like, I'm like, oh my god, like this is
It's
tragic,
so crazy
bro.
how many people are into that shit, dude. I can't watch shit like that. Like it's,
That one, it's
No.
it's more. Well, David Spade's the host, so that's kind of giving me a little bit of comic relief and shit. But
he's like shorter than the shortest
he's
girl
like
on the
ugliest
show.
dude,
He's
too.
like,
He's like looking good this year. I'm like, what a badass! Like, I love David Spade. I think he's so fucking funny. But yeah, that show is out of fucking control, dude. I just couldn't even believe it. I was like, oh my god, dude. And just the songs he was playing, it was just so funny. When he it just reminded me of like just some emo dude at a party, like just playing a fucking song because he's
rooting.
like, it was so good, dude.
Yeah, man.
Fucking life, dude. You know, you love them, then you lose them, dude. And then you just.
Why are we talking about Bachelor in Paradise on this show, bro?
Because we were talking about fucking sex and shit, dog.
It didn't come from like the the zipper in the back of the jeans. That's what I
Yeah,
was talking
dude.
about.
That's what the pants she was wearing, dude. They were zipping. He just like zipped it down, dude.
Imagine if you had like a dress on with zippers, like where your titties were, so you just like zip them out and just
They
like.
probably make them, dude. You gotta look them up, dude. A fucking a jean top, dude. It's
Zip
like-
them out.
Oh shit, dude.
That's.
But yeah, dude. Bachelor in Paradise, you guys check that shit out, dude.
You gotta get on, dog.
Watch this poor fucking. That'd be fucking crazy. I wouldn't be able to emotionally handle a show like that.
I was listening to all the like fight press conference for this Jake Paul fucking pay-per-view tonight. And there was this guy, Tommy Fury, who was like Tyson Fury's like the heavyweight champ, right? It's his half brother. They don't look anything like each other, dude. Tyson Fury's ugly British fucking just. I mean, he's a good fighter, but fuck, dude, he looks like shit, like just absolute dog shit. And then this guy looks like a fucking supermodel. You're like, how are you related? It's like, what the fuck?
He got the better half.
You like adopted or something?
You said they're half brothers, right? He got the better half, dog.
Like,
that's all it is, bro.
Dude, Tyson's mom must be like
Fucking
a fucking
killing it,
cow or something. Like, Jesus
That's
Christ.
always a fucked up thing.
But so this guy was on the British version of like
Some
one of
shit
those
like that?
like Passion Island or one of those dumb fucking shows, and he met some chick on there, and they're like super into it, and they were interviewing him, and they were like, dude, like, how filthy are your like DMs? And he's like, oh man, like I don't even look at them, like I'm like in love with my girlfriend. They're like, how old are you? He's like 26. They're like, don't say anything. Fucking. He's like, no man, like I actually respect his answer. He was like, I'm just not like that kind of guy. Like I'm not looking to like slay a bunch of fucking may or may not be Brazilian chicks.
Yeah, you don't know. You know.
Smear shit on girls' faces.
Yeah,
like,
you just gotta fucking keep it real, dude.
He's like,
I've never been that type of guy too, but
But it was funny because like he's all like, I'll give you my password and you can log in for a minute.
That's what he
It was so funny, dude. He's like, I don't even look. They're like, dude, what are your DMs like? Like, you know, like what kind of shit like comes across your fucking
Probably a lot, dude.
Just
'cause that's the thing. That's the thing. I've never been in a position where that's happened to me. You know what I mean? Like I've never had like been on a show where like
been on a reality TV
they're
show
just, like,
where you're like
throwing you fucking puss. Like you know what I mean? I would like to say I wouldn't do that, but who knows, dude? Like, you know, it's like that'd be fucking hard, dude.
yeah.
And it's like they're that type of person. I think that's what makes the show so real, is that they're all that person. They're all that person that'll hook up with people that are sending them DMs. It's like that's what they do. They drink, they fuck, they lift weights. They, you know what I mean? It's like that's all they got, dude. And like, I think it's funny that they put them all on this like island, and they all just like you're dating one girl one week, and then the next week some dude you've been hanging out with all week is like fucking tongue down her throat and shit. You're like, the fuck, dude? Like, you know, it's like, dude, it's a show. Like, this is what we're supposed to do. And shit. You're like fucking all disrespected and shit. Like, it makes it funny to me. I'm like,
It'd be funny if they had guns and they just like shoot at each other.
Knife fight and shit. They're like,
It's like
they
a
should do like a body shot thing, right? Like it's like
just throw on some gloves.
just like
and
all right,
box
guys,
them
like
out.
that'd be fucking sick. Actually,
Tommy Fury's like undefeated, just knocks everyone out.
just fucking. No, that'd be a fucking pretty interesting because the guys they need to get that shit out.
Yeah.
Those girls can just like poison like each other by talking shit. Like you know what I mean? Like that's how it starts. So it's just like the telephone. That's exactly why girls aren't friends all the time. Cause telephone. That stupid game we all played as fucking kids. That shit happens, dude. One girl's like, this girl ate a ham sandwich last week, and then like all the way down the road, it's like she fucking double fisted fucking like 2 hoagies at once and shit. You're like, how did that change so drastically? Like the information these girls are spewing is just purely toxic poison, dude. It's not even the real fucking story after a while. Like it's just like crazy to me. I'm like, and then Megan comes home. She comes home from work and she'll tell me shit like that, and you're just like, how are you guys doing that? Like you're almost intentionally like just fucking someone over. I don't get it. Like at least tell the truth, man. Like you don't have to fucking like make up your own fucking like the ending to a story because it juices it up a little bit or something. Like I don't get it. I'm like that's fucking weird, man. Like Becky's a bitch. You're like why? Like why though, dude? Like
You know, I'm fucking sick and tired of hearing you calling that. Me too.
me too. It's fucking real though, dude. Girls fucking suck and guys are the fucking best, dude.
I mean,
No, we're fucking horrible people too, dude.
oh yeah. I mean,
We're just, you know, we're a little bit more upfront about shit. I feel like sometimes people can backstab you still, but I feel like for the most part, a guy will fucking tell you when he doesn't like you or like, you know what I mean? Like I've never had a problem telling somebody like.
well, the weird thing is that like sometimes they'll be like best friend. The girls will be like best friends with someone. They're like, I fucking
Can't
hate
stand that bitch.
And you're like, why do you fucking hang out with her? It's like, what?
Yeah. What don't you get? You're like, what? Like, yeah. No, that's real. That's real as
and
fuck.
you're just like, or when they're like all hanging out, they're like BFFs, and then like, she brings all the misery of my life upon me. You're like, why the fuck are you guys so like cool with each other? And then like,
What else would I be cool with? You're like, someone you actually like, maybe? I don't fucking know, dude. Yeah, that is fucking strange like that, dude.
it's how they like cultivate their venom.
Yeah.
Like just doing it like.
I'm tired when she didn't offer me a fucking piece of her avocado toast. That fucking cunt. You're like, I'm gonna get her back, dude. No, it's fucking real, dude. Girls are. It'd be hard to be a girl and have friends, though. I think that'd be a hard thing. Like.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just they're different, dude. They're just different people. They internalize everything super weird. They have to process stuff. I've never had to process anything. Like, sometimes I'll tell Megan something and she's like, oh, I gotta process this for a couple hours. You're like, what? Like, I don't even get that. Like, answer yes or no. Like, what are you talking about? Process it. Like that. Fucking weird to me, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I've never been unsure of something that I hadn't thought about it for like a couple hours or something. Like,
that's funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty just yes or no, man. I don't know, dude.
What is there to process?
Yeah, I don't know. Some people fucking.
They're not. I mean, they're just. I mean,
how does it make them feel? What you said, and like, if they're feeling something, is it justified? Like they have to like, you know what I mean? You're like, what? Like,
where do you think they get that from? The internet or something? TikTok.
Some magazine, dude. It's like how you should feel.
Some influencers like
dude.
beating their dog like on the side.
It was
like,
so good. We've been watching King of Queens lately. Have you ever watched that show?
Oh, not really.
James
I know it. I know of it.
They did this episode.
Tia Leon. What was that girl's name? Fucking
Leanne.
Leonie.
She was on that Scientology show.
She's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Or she was.
That show's pretty funny, too.
She's kind of a badass.
She is, dude. No, she really is.
She was on Saved by the Bell like that.
She fucking
that
was,
beat.
dude.
She was a fucking dime piece back then, too. Her eyebrows were all bushy. And
Oh,
like,
she was. Even in that show, she's something else, dude. I'm like,
Oh, King of Queens.
And she starts thickening up, too. You're like, oh, my God. Like, you're like, she just... What the fuck's going on, dude? But, they do this episode where she reads this fucking girl magazine and it gives her this idea that in her relationship she needs like bullet points of why she loves her person, and she's like telling Doug that like they don't have any bullet points and we don't have any bullet points, and she goes to fucking lunch with his best friend's wife and she tells her the same thing about that article, and he ends up getting divorced with her because of the bullet points. Yeah, she's like, we have no bullet points. And Carrie's like, oh shit, like she broke up with him for that or divorced him for that. She's like, Doug's like, why don't you tell fucking what's his name that you told her that? And she's like, I could tell him, he wouldn't care. He's like, what the fuck you telling her that shit for? I'm like, dude, that's so real. They read one thing in a magazine, it's like it's game over, dog. Like I've just been reading fucking Cosmos and shit, just trying to get a fucking step ahead.
Trying to get a fucking beat on it, dude.
Yeah. Flip the script on her and shit. Like I'm like, what's up, dog? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just
I'll flip the script.
that's funny. You know, you gotta fucking know what you're dealing with sometimes, dude. It's like, fuck, man.
I gotta break kayfabe right now. Like, babe, come on. I read that article too.
Oh, fucking thank God, too. Finally, Britney Spears is her own fucking person now, dude.
What happened?
Her dad's no longer in charge of her money, dude.
No way.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I think it was like either this week or last week it came out.
I
was mindfucked by that, though. I was like, damn.
They appealed it or something?
I
Because
think
a while
so.
back, like not
I
that
think
long
he
ago.
relinquished all rights to it.
He probably was getting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he was probably getting heat, dude.
I hope she just goes and fucks up her life on her own volition. That'd be so nice.
I kind of hope she just like grows hair and like becomes a person again. Dude.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Like,
Wouldn't it be nice?
I remember when she used to be the
She
shit,
just like
dude.
goes out of her mind, like rolls through Esco, just taking fucking loads in the ass because she's like lost
Saving
her
herself and shit.
She's like, I'm gonna steal everyone's soul. We're just like,
hey, fucking. Dude, hit me, baby, one more time, dude. Like, fucking shit, dude.
Just rubbing fucking.
She's so lucky.
She's like, I am Jane Doe number 5. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh shit! No, it was a crazy thing to hear though. It's funny because a lot of those celebrities like that, like Amanda Bynes is in the same
kind
shit.
of crazy, but I like her.
They're all fucking.
I don't
crazy.
think. I mean, that whole thing with their dad, like them having all that was bullshit.
Well, think about it.
You gotta let people be crazy, man.
Even Amanda Bynes' parents are the same way. They're out buying houses with her money, and she's fucking lighting people's driveways on fire and fucking like rolling around in the grass and shit. You know, losing her fucking mind and shit.
She was.
Well, she was on Nickelodeon, right?
She was in there back in the day.
Yeah, she probably. Well, yeah. So was that fucking guy that was getting all those girls in there, dude. You know what I mean? It's like there's probably a reason why she's as crazy as she is, dude. She has face tats now, like
does she?
Dyed her hair black and shit. Yeah, dude. She's all sorts of fucked up. Dude.
I haven't seen her in a hot minute.
Oh, it was crazy, dude. I saw this thing on it and I was like, oh my god, dude. And it's like, there's something to it, man. Like, you seen your parents spend your money for shit they want. Like, I'd probably lose my fucking mind too, dude.
Yeah. I remember listening to some interview with like, who was it? Demi Lovato, and her parents were trying to tell her some shit. She's like, shut the fuck up. Like, I pay the bills around here. They were like, oh shit.
Yes,
They're
yes,
like,
Demi.
Shut up.
Now she's all fucked up though too, dog.
She's like,
she like shaved her head and like
she's non-binary and shit.
Yeah.
What was I listening to? Who was making fun of that? Andrew Schultz was like,
I
is
think
there
so.
anything less like that takes less effort than being non-binary? He's like, what? You feel special? You get to be in the club? He's like, you're not even doing anything.
Well, now she's like not non-binary. Now she's like made a post the other day that was like, I would consider being transgender.
Really?
I was like, what?
You'd consider it?
Yeah, she would consider it now, like maybe in the future. I was like, holy shit, dude. I'll find the post and
So she's been suffering from fucking gender dysphoria for her whole
probably,
life.
maybe
I would
that's why she's into
consider
drugs
it.
and like, you know, like
I'd consider something that if it seemed considerable, it's like, dude, you're either a.
she's like,
oh man, I'm back on this again.
yeah.
Oh my god.
She's like, I consider it. Let me just process this for a little bit.
I've
Like,
never seen
oh,
this
God.
zipper in the ass before, dog.
Oh, that's the new tech. Dude.
Trousers. What is this?
It always goes back, dude.
All right, come on. What are we doing? Why does that look so?
Why does that look right? Dude?
The guy one doesn't even look that bad. Dude. Like if you couldn't see the like hairy ass, you would never know. It's like, what is that?
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh man, I got a story to tell you off the fucking air.
okay. Not incriminate ourselves anymore, dude. I've already said enough about.
We've had enough like anal jokes today. We're probably like, we're
On
done.
our way, dude.
I'm gonna get like a letter, like a cease and desist.
We want to monetize you guys. We're like,
this is Swiss lube. Like, we need to sponsor you guys. Like, anal ease, fucking
drill those, dude. Just fucking.
It's like an egg beater.
Just
you know those old egg beaters that were like
just like
handheld and they would like spin the little things. You're like, or like a cake batter. Like, it didn't work when it thickened up. It was like,
oh fuck, dude.
yeah.
So if there's any sponsors out there, dude, romantics maybe.
I've been romantics in a hot minute.
We take Maurice to the vet over there, Manaki, and we always see it. And
I've been there. That place.
I've never been inside. Is it bad?
What?
It's bad. Huh?
Romantics?
Yeah.
No, it's legit.
It's not like all grungy. There's not like
No.
cum on the floor everywhere and shit. You're
No,
like,
I used to
what?
know a guy who worked there. He's fucking badass. Timmy. He's a gay guy.
Well, you know,
Cool guy.
you got to be a cool guy if you work there, right? Somehow they get like the least.
I mean,
They get the most awkward. Like, me and Megan went to one. I forget the name of it. The one in Oceanside. Deja Vu, I think. Off of the freeway.
deja vu.
And there was the fucking weirdest dude there.
There was a guy there.
Yeah, behind the counter. And, like, you almost don't even want to ask him anything, dude. He's like, can I get a ride? You're like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, he was just fucking weird. He was just like kind of like looking at people and shit. Like,
He worked there?
yeah. And I'm like, what the
He didn't just like
fuck?
kill everyone that worked there and
He
like
probably
took
did,
over the
dude.
store
Yeah, he's
for
just
a
like
minute.
selling people dildos and shit for like no reason. You're like, oh my god. But it was awkward, dude. I was like, man, you gotta. You gotta fucking hire right when you're in a fucking porn store, dude.
No, Timmy was a fucking legend, dog. That guy was a badass, and yeah, I haven't been to Romantics in a hot minute.
What do they have there? Just books?
Books.
Like romantic novels?
No.
I don't know why I always thought that. I'm like, oh, it's just like a book place. I don't know.
No, there's like a little lingerie section. There's like a bunch of DVDs. There's sex toys. There's like...
So it's like a fucking real place then.
It's like Deja Vu, but smaller.
Okay. I don't know why I was like...
Did you ever go to F Street?
I think I went one time.
Remember F Street?
I just remember the whited out windows. That's the only thing I fucking remember. It was the fucking best. You'd see all your friends' dads like walk out with a black bag. Like,
just like running to the 7-Eleven, like
getting cash out and shit. Like,
I see you.
I can't use my
I like how
debit
F
card.
Street is like fucking Burger Bench now.
I know, dude. I know. It's like,
What happened?
what happened to this? Yeah, what happened to this town? You're like, this is fucked up,
It
dude.
used to be like Landstorm, 7-Eleven, F Street, like
Reptile Haven.
yeah,
Like,
LLL, Reptile and shit, dude. You're just like, this is fucking, or Bird Paradise.
Yeah. Now it's just all gastropubs and fucking,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like, we're cool now,
It's just these
dude.
fucking. Gotta be
IPAs, dude.
I'm just fucking pushing the button.
Oh, shit.
No, I mean,
I just don't like beer. I don't know what it is, dude.
I like alcohol. What do you drink?
I drink alcohol, but I don't even drink alcohol really. Like,
There's a couple beers in the fridge.
those are hard ciders.
Oh. Okay.
I don't drink beers, bro. I'm telling you, dude. That shit is just like rubber band water to me, dude.
Yeah, I don't
fucking
drink beer
gross.
either. Bert.
You don't drink anything though, Tom.
I don't.
Just rock stars, dude. The worst
Rock
one out of
stars
them all,
and
dude.
twice as sweet or
Citrus
twists,
bro. No, I'll take a shot somewhere. That's the most I'll do. I don't drink mixed drinks. I don't drink fucking beer. I'll just take a shot and then like go work on a ranch somewhere, dude. And, like, I'm just like, dude.
Save your money, kids. Just,
Yeah.
Just sit around and
Talk, dude. You don't need to fucking have a beer in your hand, dude.
just
Like,
wait for some Christian girl to throw you some fucking ass.
Yeah. What did I say? Throw you one?
Throw you. Throw you one. Some Indian girl to throw you one.
Oh my god,
Like,
dude.
what are you saying?
They're out there, dude.
I got a good check on my wedding day.
Yeah, no, it's seriously.
You
bro.
can take my asshole if you want. You're just like,
Wouldn't that be a thing you would check for if you were a Indian parent, though?
you just check the
Get like,
balloon
a
down.
ring, like, fucking thing to, like, measure the circumference of it. You're like, bitch is getting blasted. Like,
Remember that game Math Blasters when we were little kids? It's like
Hell
ass
yeah,
blasters. It's just
dude.
like you get like points for like getting
it's like doing
Christian.
geometry on a fucking asshole. You're like, Gina's like, like,
The Holy Grail is like some fucking
some alien that's saving herself and shit.
some ass blasters. Not kidding. Fucking.
Holy
her name?
shit, dude.
Spears, Britney Spears, and just like fly by the speed to like just shoot it at the right time. Like, ooh. I can just imagine.
It's like Space Invaders, but it's like,
Imagine. All those old learning games like Reading Rabbit or Reader Rabbit. Remember that shit?
I don't know if I remember Reader Rabbit.
It
I
was
do
like
remember Math Blasters.
Math
though.
Blasters, Reader Rabbit, Reading Rabbit. I'm just playing with my nutsack. What am I doing?
No, there was a couple of those. I used to have them too. That was such a fraudulent way to like get your kid to like learn anything. I didn't learn shit from Math Blasters, dude.
I mean,
I just guessed and would like win and be like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" Like,
I may or may not have guessed once or twice, but that game was fun.
I thought it was fun.
Old games, dude.
I used to fucking jam on them, dude.
Yeah,
There was
I remember when like fucking Warcraft 2 came out. It like changed the world, dude. It was just pirate fucking shit.
I was telling Megan that yesterday because I downloaded Quake. It's a newer version, but I was like, it's cool. We came from the era of like first PC games. Really,
Well,
there were some
ones
before
that didn't like just suck ass.
like Quake or like You know, I remember seeing like
Yeah, we got in there when games were like playable on PC. We were there.
and like online kind of like
Oh yeah.
or land at least. You know what I mean? Like being in English class and Mr. Curry's class, and we downloaded Quake and we were all playing on it. Mm-hmm. Remember, like that was the coolest.
It was on the K drive at the high school.
How epic was that?
So whoever uploaded that, they must have done it from like the main computer. Someone must have like
Must have been a teacher aide or an
like
office aide or something, and they were just like fucking, let's get this shit set up, dude.
And it was so fucking deep in there that no one could find it. But if you could be on any computer in the school
and just play
and fucking go click it and open it up, and it was such an old shitty game. It was Quake 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And you could just land it up with it. It was fucking dope. We'd
That
be
was
like,
so
we'd be
cool,
dude. We never did anything. We just fucked around.
If we ever had a substitute, dude, we'd just be like, can we go on the computers? And be like, yeah.
What was like those Mac games were the fucking best? Did that weird Raptor fucking game? You remember for the Mac? It was like a weird raptor game.
I'm trying to remember. What would you do?
You'd walk around, you'd be like a raptor, and you'd like fucking shoot fucking fireballs out of your mouth and shit. It was wild, dude.
That sounds fucking badass. I don't.
It was out of
that.
control, man. I can't remember either.
Gosh damn, dude. Did we got Macs at school, right?
Let me Google this. What?
Macs were at school at one point, right?
Yeah.
The computer lab had them.
Yeah, in middle school we had Macintosh computers.
When you were talking about building a PC, I always thought it'd be cool to build one of those old Windows ones that were just the monitor. Remember the colored ones?
Those are Macintosh.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool to build one now with the same thing?
They make them again. They made those. They just came out with those again.
I would do one, but not make it like a Mac. I would make it like a fucking like regular PC.
I don't know how that fuck, dude. That wasn't a very big.
It was not.
I don't. Like,
it was not. It doesn't even make sense.
Like
to
this,
me.
the tube for the CRT takes up that much
Yeah.
space. Like, where the fuck's the computer?
I always was mind fucked by those.
It was small. Okay.
It was funny because they were like the coolest thing too. I remember people like having them at their house and shit. And I'd be like, "What the fuck? Like, I don't have one like that." I remember like spending the night at like one of my friends' houses while they were like playing StarCraft with like all of his other friends, and I was just like sitting there like bored out of my mind, like, "Fuck, dude, Warcraft." Well, did you ever play StarCraft? Or did you just play Warcraft?
I played StarCraft, yeah, and Warcraft.
I never played StarCraft.
Okay, hold on. I just found a Reddit fucking post. An old Mac game with dinosaurs? What was it? When I was little, I used to play this game on Macs where you got to be a dinosaur and ran around this dinosaur world. You picked up little hell things, and man, it's been a while, so I can't describe it perfectly. I'm wondering if anyone knows what is where I would be able to play it again. Someone put, holy fuck, I remember this. If you Google Mac games with dinosaurs, you get Nanosaur. Is that what it was called? Nanosaur?
It's either that or Neopets, dude.
That's Nanosaur. I remember finding a cheat to get all weapons and ammo. If you recall correctly, you had to climb a high mountain and jump as high as possible at the summit. Yes, thank you so much. Wow. I remember
cool.
that game. It was fucking dope. Nanosaur. Video game. You never played this?
No.
Oh, bro. This is lit.
I only used to play Neopets, dog.
Yo, this game is fucking legit, dog.
That and then like I would play Coke Music, dude.
This is it.
Oh, that's pretty cool, dude.
It was fucking alright. Oh yeah, look, it was called Nanosaur. I remember that part. Video game, 1998. Wow.
Damn, dude. Pre-2000, bro. That's
that was
like
a good game. Damn, that was like in 1990.
That's some good graphics,
we were
too,
playing
dude.
this game on Max. Yeah, it was alright. You had a gun too. It was kind of sick. You know.
That's so cool, dude.
I mean, any game where you're like a tiger striped dinosaur with a machine gun, I mean, it can't be that bad.
It can't be. It can't be.
I mean, it can't be that bad. It's gotta go.
I would just play shitty games. I would just play like Neopets and then Coke Music, dude. Do you remember Coke Music? You could like make an avatar, and then you could like make a bedroom and like invite people over to your bedroom. And you would go to these like nightclubs, and you could like make music. It was like a beat maker, So you would like pay money to get more beats and sounds.
There was a pay to play thing back then.
It was a pay to play thing, but I'd only play the free version, so I'd only have like a couple beats, and I would just make these fucking like songs, and you'd like perform them at these nightclubs, and like all the little like everyone would be online, so it's like all the other like players would be in the crowd, like sick song, dude, and you'd be like typing lyrics like like just like it was fucking so bad.
Is that where Steve Aoki got his
Yeah. That's where Baby Boy B-Dog got to start, bro. I was in the Coke Music Live, dude, just like cheering. You know, like, it was funny though, because like, you remember in AIM, you'd like get a girlfriend.
Oh.
You like, you never done that? You never had like an online girlfriend.
You never
like,
impregnated a girl.
You never
online.
like virtually inseminated somebody.
No,
dude?
no.
No, Coke Music, there'd be like girls you'd be like rivaling over with your friend. You'd be like, fuck
They're
that.
probably all guys.
I know, that's the worst part. You don't even know, dude. You're just like,
that's my girl. He's just
everyone
like,
tells the truth on the
slow
internet,
jerking
dog.
it.
Yeah,
It's
it's just
like he's edging himself on his side of the fucking.
Right, you wrote a song about me. He's like,
I love you. He's like, oh.
That's why catfish is a thing, dude. Like people
He's
just
got a fucking bar of soap with the whole carton in it. He's like fucking
edging himself, dude. That's the fucking best shit, dude. Shut the fuck up.
You see these fucking porn videos. It's like, how's this guy coming like 4 times? It's like he's not having a fucking orgasm 4 times. You fucking. Have you guys ever had sex before?
Yeah.
It's like he's fucking like no handsing it, like just
Braingasm.
tricking himself into like letting him like shooting some rocks off, and then you just dip back in, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
God, you guys are, how is this guy doing this shit? It's like fucking.
Pre-cum, dog. Pre-cum, bro.
It always. I'm not. I don't know. What happened to OnlyFans? I swear they like listened to
It's
us
back
like
now.
making fun of
They
us.
knew. They were like, we fucked up. We fucked up. I was like,
Like,
yeah,
let's see what
bitch.
serious players only are talking about it. They're like, did we say something about it?
I think we did.
Or it's just online?
I think we were just clowning them for how like stupid they are for like biting the hand that fed them and like fucking. They just fucking they flipped the script on us, dog.
They tried to get away with one, dude. It was like when Netflix tried to raise the price and people were just like,
Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants that shit, dude. The best part is everyone has Netflix, but nobody watches it, dude.
I watch Netflix now.
You see? Yes.
When I watch it when Cobra Kai drops.
Yeah,
For like 2 days.
That's the only time.
For like 2 days.
That's the only. That and Stranger Things. I have watched Stranger Things, so it's not like I haven't watched anything on Netflix.
Most of the programming and movies they make are just fucking.
Yeah, they're pass for me. Most even stand-ups are a pass. Like every once in a while you'll get a good one and it'll be fucking worth it.
Oh, most of them are dog
yeah,
shit.
it is a. I don't know.
Like the one I still I
The
go to
animated one and
HBO.
shit.
Yeah, I go to HBO and like because I watch Real Time with Bill Maher on Fridays.
Okay.
And every time it's like new Real Time, and then continue watching, and it's that fucking Tig Notaro. Holy fuck! Was that the worst 25 minutes I ever tried to watch?
That's not even that much time, is it? Like,
I was just like, no. I didn't finish it. I turned it
Oh,
off.
okay.
It was
I
probably
was
an
like-
hour long
I was
thing.
like 25 minutes.
But I watched 25 minutes of it, and
That's all you
I was
needed
like,
to
if it
see.
makes me laugh once, I'll keep it on. And I was like, nah.
Yeah,
No.
dude. You know what comedian hasn't held up through time? Dane Cook. You ever watch an old Dane Cook stand up again?
Like it's not good anymore. It was never that great.
It never was, but for some reason, as a dumbass little fucking
I feel
kid,
like he was a cool guy though. I don't know.
I think
why.
that's what it was. Like
I
you
feel
almost
like-
liked him, so you're like, yeah, dude, he's
I mean-
fucking cool.
Remember that Kill Tony episode where the guy? He's like, look, like this guy's girlfriend's like as old as I am, and he's like, yeah, because I'm a fucking badass. And he's like, well, like this and then he's like, wordy.
That was the best one. That was the best one. He's like, come on, guys, quit sucking my cock up here. They're like, what are you talking about?
Dane
dude?
Cook's a fucking legend of fucking.
He was that dude. He got.
Was he
fucked
from
over,
Boston?
too. I think so.
Yeah.
He got fucked over by his brother, dog.
What happened?
He was his fucking manager, dude. And he was stealing money from him, like millions of dollars stolen from him.
He got fucking
And they caught
Britney
him up.
Spears, dude.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
Oh no.
But they put him in jail, dude. They like he went to fucking trial and like went against his brother and shit, dude. It was fucked up though, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty tragic, dude. And then he tried to like make amends for like a lot of comedians didn't like him.
Yeah.
Because he got really big, and
those are the days where like everyone was like just fucking each other over and shit.
There's kind of it's kind of a new age thing, right? Where you bring up people that you were with when you started comedy. So if Joey Diaz gets big, he brings out Dean Del Rey. Dean Del Rey is one of his homies that he always brings to places, and he always makes me laugh because he's like, I don't let these clubs tell me what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
I say, here's my guy that I'm going to bring on tour. And they go, oh, we already have a guy for you to bring on tour. He's like, nah, dude. Dean Del Rey or not me or nothing at all, dude.
Yeah, well, you don't want...
And I'm like, that's so cool, though.
Yeah,
like,
you want to have the person that you want, you know.
It
You don't want some
better,
shitty-ass
right?
guy to go up and, like, just
It might not
bomb.
be chemistry. You know what I
Well,
mean?
it's just... You want someone funny to go there and make everyone start laughing,
Yeah.
and then you go up and everyone's like, the pump is primed.
Definitely.
Some people will bring like shitty people around.
Just to make themselves look a little better.
Yeah,
and
they're
shit.
like,
yeah.
That's the wrong way to do it.
It is, dude, because it doesn't make a good show.
No.
You know what I mean? It's all about having a good show, dude.
No, it's gotta be fucking hype from start to finish, dog.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fire, dude.
The Fire Festival.
Yeah, dude. That'll be forever the funniest thing that ever happened, I think, dude. I don't know why it was so fucking funny, but it was fucking hilarious, dude. Those poor fucking
It's so
people,
funny
dude.
because it just exploited a bunch of fucking people that like
Wanted to be cool, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
just these
that's why
fucking-
you don't be cool, dude, because then you'll fucking still have your money, dude. Like, I couldn't believe that shit, dude.
Yeah, those guys were buying the fucking nice sticks, thinking it was gonna fucking make them go like
0-4,
0-4, dog. You guys went 0-4, dude.
Dude, so bad. And then they had to like pay for their flights home and shit. Like, it was just such a loss. I wouldn't even have been able to like stomach that.
I would have had a good time.
I think I would have fucking laughed about it.
I would have had a
I
good
think that's
time.
the only thing you could do, right? I would have ate that cheese sandwich and just started fucking laughing. I would have been like, fucking got us, dude. Like,
That shit would have been so sick.
slept in the
dog.
fucking like shanty tents that they provided. And
It's
shit.
so funny because it was like playing on the fucking fact that there are these people that are just like
Kim
searching for
Kardashian's
this,
gonna
like,
be here. They're like,
this like cloud chasing class of fucking like I'd almost want to do that again. Just like
see if you could. Wouldn't that be cool? Just see if you could.
just
do
get all
it
these
again?
like canceled influencers and like get them to promote this like thing that's not real and like have them sell tickets and like beat their dog for no reason just to like
They should do that. Have you ever seen the Todd Glass show? He was a comedian, Todd Glass.
nah.
He would do these stupid trolls. It'd be funny though, but it'd be like, he would be like soy sauce, and someone would go to use it, and they like put it on their food, and he'd be like, "Did you just use that soy sauce?" Like, yeah, and he's like, "That's not even soy sauce. That's teriyaki sauce. I just switched it. You dumb fuck!" Like just like freaking out and shit. Like he'd always do that same bit, but with like different shit. And that'd be funny if they made him do the Fire Festival thing again. And he'd be like, "Why the fuck are you guys here? Like, we did it again." Like, yeah, that'd be the fucking funniest shit, dude. It's even called Fire Festival. It's even called Fire Festival, you dumb fucks. Oh my god, dude. That's like the same advertisements and everything. It's like,
We should do it. We should Fire Festival 2, the
Dude,
surface.
dude.
It's like just all these like fake,
just hey mambo. Like,
just like have all these like big time DJs but spell their names wrong, like Taisto.
Blink 183 and shit. They're like, yeah, that was like the best. That's how like people found out. They're like, Blink 182 is gonna be there. They're like, nah, dude.
It's like Britney Spears' dad.
it's like all this. He's like, he's like doing a TED talk on how to like steal your fucking daughter's money and shit. He's
It's
like,
like R. Kelly with special guest Jane Doe number 5. She's like,
just like, just like DJing and shit.
just play Sandstorm the whole time.
Oh god, dude, that would be fucking so sick. That and then fucking bring that beat, dog. Dude, I've been listening. Shout outs to Vincent. Shout outs to who was it? Chili Sprout that sent it the first time, or was it?
No, that was Jed. A cream pie surprise.
Yeah. And then I think somebody else put it up too. McTrash McBoat.
That's Dawn.
Don, dude, I've been listening to that song all week at work. Like, it is so fucked up. Like, Whenever I just need to get pumped up and shit, I just like put it on and shit. Just like,
yeah, it's like
the fart, dude. That's the best. I watched Aris talk about it on his fucking Twitch stream, and he's like, the fucking fart, dude. It made me laugh so hard, dude.
I remember we'd always make these like fart noises in high school and shit, and Joey would be like, this was his fart noise, and I was always like, what do you do? He'd be like, he'd always like cover his face up like this, like as if it was like helping out. He'd be like just do this.
Blue's Clues and shit.
Yeah, the one time I farted this sound, I was like, this is not real. And it was like, I was like, oh, nah. It happened, but I mean, come on.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
This shit was so funny, dog.
Oh fuck, dude. Joey was doing EDM before it was like a thing. He's just like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
that is so fucking funny, dude. Holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I almost threw up right there. That was close. What do you think, dude? We're gonna bring that beat back right now, or what, dude?
we gotta bring these fucking zipper pants down.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking ass, just like
Everybody knows.
I've never
dude.
seen that before.
It's some of the hottest shit you'll ever see. Cause it's like, why?
You know why?
I do know why, and I'm like,
Now that I think about it, I swear I've like seen jeans like in the like windows of those like Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, and then you're like, where's the zipper? And it's probably in the back. But you never go inside because you're like,
don't want to be a creep. You're like, if I go in there, I'm gonna touch that mannequin. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't. I can't let people.
Isn't that the creep? Like mannequins are creepy, bro.
Yeah.
And they make ones that are like kind of hot looking. Like have nipples and shit. Like why?
That was the best though.
Why?
That was the funnest going to t-shirt bar with you because me and you would just freak the fuck out. We'd be like, how much is that mannequin? You remember that shit, dude?
Oh yeah. They'd be like, you're stealing shit. I'm like, I'm not stealing shit. Like, what's under your shirt? I like pull out my fucking belly. I'm like, you fucking dumb bitch.
They're like, okay.
They're like, Mom, sorry.
Yeah, that look like socks and shit. Yeah, those mannequins were fucking packing though, dude.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Shit's turning me on.
Fucking dude.
Mannequins are kind of. I've seen creepy fucking. There's like some security cam videos of like homeless guys just like creeping up to mannequins and stuff.
Oh, I've seen it too. There was a really funny one I watched once. I fucking laughed so hard. I was like, God damn it, dude. They exist, dude. Like. You're out there on the fucking streets, dog. You ain't seeing shit like that, dude. You're like, dude, this mannequin's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
That's my favorite store now, dude. Just like, I linger out here now, dude. Hopefully she notices me, dude.
You gotta rub up on something.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. You know, now everyone has that fucking hot ass fucking Filipino fucking bum with them, dude. You know what I'm
If
talking
I was
about,
like
dude?
in a fucking, like, I Am Legend, like,
scenario.
He's the only guy left. I just have like a fucking house
House
full
full
of
of
mannequins,
mannequins.
dude. I'll just be calling people names.
One would be dressed like cooking. One would be like, yeah, it's like, hey.
I mean, why
Then
not?
you can like when you say like, yeah, dude, that's my fucking girl, dog. You can actually show them something, dude. They'd be like, really, dude? You're like, yeah, man. Check her out, dude. You want to give her a ride, dog? Like, yeah. We're into swinging, dude. Like, they're like, holy shit, man.
They're all fucking real. Like, like creepy.
The hills
fucking-
have eyes. Remember that shit? The fucking mannequin shit, dude.
Yeah.
That was creepy, dude.
Anytime there's a
fucking beat up fucking town with mannequins and shit. That's fucking creepy, bro.
because it was like the blast zone. You're
Yeah,
supposed to like
dude.
see if the bodies like blew up from like how far away.
God, that was terrifying.
The nuclear bomb shit.
That's a fucking scary. I don't know why we always at work we always bring that movie up and like Kay gets on mad. She's like, "Fuck you guys, I hate that movie."
We don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Yeah, she's gonna be doing her own dog thing. So
Number 2,
yeah, it'll be.
groomers and
I forget the name right now. I always fucking forget it, dude. I'll come to me at some time, but yeah, man.
I just hit the mic hard as fuck.
Did you?
I'm sorry, baby. Oh.
But that movie does touch people in a weird way sometimes, dude.
I Am Legend?
No, Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't sit right with certain people, dude.
It's kind of weird, huh?
It'll traumatize you if you're not ready for it. If you don't know what you're anticipating.
The dad
you know
gets
what I mean?
fucking burned alive. That shit was
God,
fucking
that was
hardcore.
fucked
Which one about the old one or the newer one?
Both. I think both
Happens
of them
in
were
both
pretty
of them.
fucked up, dude.
I like the old. I
I do like the old one though too.
I like the ending of the old one. I just like how it ends like all crazy like that.
Yeah.
The other one's good. I like the new one too though. The new one's good.
I thought they did a good job.
They made some shitty ones. They made like 3 of them. The first one.
Oh, I
was,
didn't even know that.
Yeah, the second one was even bad. I don't even know. I didn't watch any of them. But that first one was good.
Yeah, I
liked
definitely
it.
think so too.
It was brutal, man.
Yeah, you don't see shit like that, dude. That mind fucked me for a little bit. But like I said, I like to feel things, and that's part of the reasons why you watch a scary movie, right? You want to feel a little fucking disturbed or like.
I'm trying to say we watched a scary movie the other day, and I can't remember it. We watched it. Man, I can't remember shit.
I feel you. I'm the same way.
I can't remember anything because I watched something, but I'll be playing like versus the computer on the fucking,
Definitely.
I'll just be playing, practicing a lot. I'm getting pretty good, bro.
The Adon, dude. Yeah. Bro.
My Adon's fucking. I swear he's like gonna be my best. I swear, like I'll be the character that I can win the most with. Like I don't know.
Fuck
He's
yeah,
got
bro.
good buttons, man.
He really does.
And you can just button people out of the fucking game.
Not only that, aesthetically, he's a cool character. I think.
He looks cool in that game.
I think he's.
I've been playing a little Alpha 3 too. Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I thought he was.
I just thought he was fucking. Even when I was playing Street Fighter 4, that character I always wanted to play. I'm like, man, he's just a fucking cool character, dude. He reminded me of Vegeta for some reason. It's like evil and like kind of fucking just like.
He's kind of fucking.
You know what I mean? Like
kinda
I was
dark.
like, dude, he's kind of cool, dude.
He's just a badass though.
Fuck yeah.
But I mean, the art in Alpha 3 is so bad.
Oh wow.
He looks stupid in that game. He's like, and then all the little things that have him, he just looks dumb.
Yeah.
And then in Alpha 2, the art is so much better. Like he just looks badass.
No, he really does.
Like
He has
whenever
cool
you pick
colors
him,
and shit.
and then it has the like verses, like them go up to each other on the screen. He just looks
Fuck yeah, he
fucking
does.
badass, dude. He's like, just looks like he's gonna kill somebody.
Yep.
And then you pick him in Alpha 3, and he's like, he's got this like shit-eating grin. He looks like a fucking 16-year-old boy. It's like, where's the fucking Muay Thai champion killer? Like,
Yeah. No, they fucked
who
up,
the
bro.
fuck is this guy? He looks like a fucking dumbass.
That's tragic too, dude.
And then you play him in that game, and his buttons fucking are slow.
That's shitty.
You push a button, it's like 20 frames start up. You're like, what is this game? Like, this is like dog shit. I don't know. I can't
fuck with it, dude.
fuck with that. But he's so good at that. His buttons are so strong. And then there's little places where you have so much advantage, like, and they can't do shit. They have to just hold that. If they try to walk forward, try to push a button, they'll just get eaten up, man. Just fucking
Buttons,
toes
dude.
in the fucking
Yeah.
toes in the chest, man. Just fucking kicking the shit out of people. It's fun.
No, that's real fun, dude.
And I feel like I'm really getting the hang of like, I'm getting better.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm getting a lot better with
Dude,
it.
that's good, dude.
He might be my. I always joke like he was my main on Fightcade, but he might actually be like my main on Fightcade, dude. I swear he's so good. And I'll play against the computer, and I can tell whenever I do save fucking Jaguar kicks now, because it'll reversal DP and I can block them.
That's sick.
And I'm like, oh shit, like this is the right range. And you do it enough, you only start doing it at those ranges where it works, and then you stop ever doing bad ones. And like I'm getting to that point where like I'm not even doing any bad ones anymore. It's a dangerous game, man.
No, fuck
You
yeah,
know?
dude.
Fucking, I'm getting good now, dude.
Dude, people better watch out now, dog.
I'm coming.
You just gotta get that internet now, dude.
Everyone needs to
Fucking-
come on, dude. If you're gonna come
on.
on. I'm coming.
Yeah. It's like good that shit.
Oh, good.
Nah, dude, you gotta fucking stop playing those tournaments now, dude.
Oh, my internet's so bad.
We gotta hook that up, dude. We gotta
I'll play right here after we're done.
Yeah.
I'll play for a minute.
We'll see what's up, dude.
Fuck
Fuck
some
somebody
shit
up, dude.
Fuck up some guy, dude.
Embarrass some kids.
Steal
dude.
their points, dude.
Yeah.
There's this Mexican guy who plays Geef named like Barfi or some shit. I've never lost to him. And I feel bad because he's like the only B player who like can like beat. And I just like steal points from him. And I'm like, this poor guy, dude. I'll just shut him out.
You can't do shit.
He can't fucking touch me.
It's kind of hard to play.
And I watch him play other people, and he fucking wrecks them.
I wonder what the fuck. Are you playing Adon every time?
Well, I can pick a Geef, and I can beat him with Geef too.
I wonder why.
I'm good with Geef versus Geef though. People like.
It's a fun matchup, dude.
I always like
grappler
that.
versus grappler is fun.
That mirror match is good for me. It's always been good for me.
It's like, it's just fun, dude. No, I don't know why that's a fun matchup. It's just like, guess when he's gonna grab, and then try and neutral jump out of it, and then you know what I mean? Like you just like, who's gonna grab first, dude? Like,
Yeah,
that's fun.
But it's just, I don't know. And then Adon, you just fucking.
You just win, bro.
Just zone him out.
You just have the buttons, dude.
Kick the shit out of him, and then you just. Whenever he was gonna SPD activate, and he does so much damage, dude. He just fucking melt their face, dude.
So fucking cool, though.
It's Raiders of the Lost Ark, bro. They're just like Nazi's face is melting. It's just like knee him, and then you get the high knockdown glitch, and people just quit. You're like, yes,
they're just pissed off, dude.
Yes, this game is godlike.
No,
all
fuck
right,
yeah, bro.
well, what have you been up to? Anything new with you? Any last words?
Just rest in peace, Bobby Jean, dude. We had another dog get taken by the coyotes, dude.
Oh, at your dad's house?
Yeah, my dad's house, so rest in peace, dog, dude.
That sucks balls, man.
It's the life of a dog, kind of, you know. Sometimes they just fucking goof off, and something about a chihuahua that'll like run up to imminent danger. I don't know what it is, but they just do it every time, dude. It's kind of fucked, but, you know, try to move on and fucking... At least she's not in pain, dude. That's the only thing I can, like, you know.
Damn.
I can only be happy that she's just not in pain anymore, because she was not in a good shape right there, dude.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's a part of life, though, you know. It's a part of life, but
it's nature, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's ugly, fucking. It's ugly.
It's ugly, but it's a part of it, and sometimes you gotta learn those lessons, and, you know that things don't live forever, dude, and love them while they're here, dude.
Yeah.
And miss them when they're gone, dude.
Yeah. Well, there you go. All right.
Good podcast.
That was fun.
That was a good one.
That was fun. I'm so tired.